Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into Livingston Academy's Tom Davis Memorial Stadium. As tonight we've got the season finale for the Overton County Outlaws football teams coming up today, and they're closing the season out with their old rival, the Fentress County Bulldogs, getting ready to play here against Overton County as the captains for these two Peewee teams meeting at the middle of the field, and each group represented by their players that are moving up to the next division for this coin toss here as they meet out there. It's a big day in youth football between these two as the final regular season game. All three games have big implications. The winners of each of these games will be the number one seed in the playoffs coming up next week at Monterey. Those playoffs will begin at 9 a.m. Saturday morning at Monterey High School. With the two Peewee games, they'll be at 9 and 10:30 scheduled. Then at noon and 1:30, the Junior Division Outlaws will play, and then the Junior Division playoffs will play for this side of the playoffs. Then that would be 3 and 4:30 that the Senior Division teams will play in the playoffs next week, and all those games will be played at Monterey next week as we close out the regular season finale here today with Overton County hosting Fentress County as the Outlaws will receive to start the game. They'll be on offense first here today as they are coached by Michael Graff. He is assisted by Chris Gore, Seth Parker, Ronnie Hummel, and Cody Jackson. The Outlaws are 2-3 on the season, but they're 2-0 in their division of youth football. The Bulldogs of Fentress County, they are 5-0 overall. They are 2-0, though, in the division. So this division comes down to today. The overall record doesn't matter. It's what you do in the division. The overall record will be a tiebreaker if you needed that. But with both teams coming in 2-0, you won't need a tiebreaker because the winner of this will be in first place. The loser of this one will be in second place in the playoffs next week as they will get ready to get this one underway. As Overton County coming onto the field for the first time. The Outlaws dressed in the all blue, the white football helmets for Overton County. This game scheduled to be played yesterday and last night, but the rain that came through yesterday was just a little too heavy for them to try to get on the field, and they decided to wait since it's such a big game to move the games to today, and we got just a little bit of rain probably, 10 minutes ago. It's all moved out. The sun coming out now as we get ready to get this one underway. The Fentress County Bulldogs, they're dressed in the gold jerseys, the purple numbers, as they will be on defense first. They're coached by Tyler Stevens. He's assisted by David Reagan, Eric Fowler, Jonathan Asbury, Derek Lane, Wesley Anderson, and David Garrett for the Bulldogs as we get ready to get this one underway here. Empty backfield for John Mark Cahill. He's wanting to throw. Pass going to be knocked away. He tried to get over here on the near side to his receiver, number 22 for the Outlaws, or was that 82? That was 82, Taylor Smith, as they line up. No, it's 32 out here. Cody Hanning. So the incompletion going to set up a 2nd and 10 now for the Outlaws as they go empty backfield again. Trip receivers to the right side for Cahill. Cahill going to run it, though. He has pressure, tries to step through it, and he's going to be sacked for a loss back at the 38-yard line as the Bulldogs get in there to make the sack. Number 8 there for Fentress County, Cason Boyles, and number 73, Braden Wilson, tackles Cahill for a loss of a couple on the play, and it sets up a 3rd down and 12 now for Overton County as they face a possession down here on the first possession of the night, or of the afternoon, Sunday afternoon football here on Overton Events. Happy to have you with us for the broadcast today as Cahill, again, that trip receiver formation over on this near side. Tight end is to the right side as well. He's to the left side is the tight end. Cahill has pressure. Cahill can't get away from Braden Wilson. Back-to-back sacks by Wilson will force a 4th and long now for Overton County, and they'll have to punt the football away. Well, the Outlaws on the first possession as they went trying to throw the football against Fentress County in the early going, and now the Bulldogs will have their first possession of the afternoon as they'll go on offense. We didn't have a chance to get with the coaches before the game to get the starters. They were getting the rosters to us just a few minutes before kickoff, so we'll just kind of chart them as we go, as we'll try to keep up with them here this afternoon, as Fentress County will have their first possession. They'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line. Quarterback for Fentress County is number 8, Kason Boyles. Power I formation behind Boyles. He'll hand off to the deep tailback, and he'll take it off the right side for a good gain up across the 40 to the 43-yard line. Going to go number 35 for Fentress County. That is Deacon Garrett on the carry as he'll pick up a good gain on first down. Gain of right at 10, and it is 10 and a first down for the Bulldogs. It'll take me a minute to get used to that. As you know, the York Dragons, they are the high school team, one of the high school teams. Of course, you've got Clark Range as well, so you've got kids from both parts of the county coming into this group. Then you've got the grade school team, which is the Fentress County Crush, and now the Bulldogs are the junior high or the junior division teams. That's Garrett again on the run on the outside, and Garrett may go as he bounces outside, takes it inside the 20 and into the end zone for the 57-yard touchdown by Deacon Garrett as he'll score it with 4:34 to play in the first quarter, as 2 plays, each by Deacon Garrett, a 10-yard run, then a 57-yard run to score the first touchdown of the day for Fentress County as they punch it in to take a 6-0 lead with the conversion attempt coming here for the Bulldogs. They'll line it up at the 3-yard line. The other running backs in the backfield for Fentress County, number 7, Easton Fowler, and number 16, Neelan Stevens. They'll run it with Fowler, and Fowler will run it in for the 1-point conversion. So with 4:34 to play in the first quarter, it is Fentress County 7, Overton County 0. We'll be back to Outlaws football right after this.
Hello, friends. I'm L.G. Puckett with Puckett's Pond. I'm a professional numismatist and a 60-year member of A&A. I'm a strong buyer and collector of coins, gold, silver, and precious metals. If you want to buy, sell, trade, or pawn, then come on in and visit my money museum. It's in the back of Puckett's Furniture. I've got
Back after the timeout, Overton County with their second possession of the day as the sun comes out even brighter on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. Low 70s, maybe not even in the 70s right now. Is the handoff going to go in the backfield to Cody Hanning, and Hanning's going to be tackled for a loss by Fentress County. I think that is number 73, Braden Wilson, in there again, but Hanning going to lose a yard on the play and set up a 2nd and 11 for Overton County as Cody Hanning, the tailback for the Outlaws. The fullback is number 43, William Mathis for Overton County. They line it up on 2nd and 11. Cahill takes the snap. He'll hand off to Mathis. No room there for Mathis to go right up the middle. They brought an extra blocker in, has Overton County, as Fentress County there to tackle Mathis right at the line of scrimmage. Number 9, Braylon Wilmore, and number 56, Harlan Deaton in on the stop, but no gain on the play for Mathis to set up a 3rd and 11 now for Overton County. This Fentress County defense playing very well in the early going. They haven't given up a positive play yet to Overton County. Cahill. They show blitz, does Fentress County. Cahill fakes the handoff. He wants to throw. He's got a man out there. That's caught. That's a first down for Overton County as they'll take it down to the 48-yard line. Making the catch there is number 7. That is Amari Owens on the catch for the Outlaws, as Owens will make that reception for 14 yards and pick up the first down of the day for Overton County. So Amari Owens getting behind the defense, and John Mark Cahill with a good throw with pressure in his face, able to step up and throw that one complete to get the first down and move the chains into Fentress County territory. 2:22 to play in the first quarter. Fentress County leading 7-0, but Overton County with their first down trying to answer that score. Mathis and Owens split out wide to the right. They'll pitch it back to, that's a good hit there. The ball is loose, and Fentress County has recovered, and that player for Overton County is shaken up, as making the hit is number 35. That is Deacon Garrett. He recovered the fumble. On the carry was Cody Hanning, and Garrett forcing that turnover, just able to separate the football away from the ball carrier, and Fentress County will get the first turnover of the day, and they'll take over at midfield. Deacon Garrett with the big play for the Bulldogs. After Overton County had taken a little momentum back from Fentress County, they get that big play on defense. Fentress County going to hand off to Garrett. Garrett straight up the middle. Garrett's gone again. This is going to be a 50-yard touchdown run for Deacon Garrett. His third carry, 117 yards now on 3 carries. His second touchdown of the day. This one coming with 1:52 to play in the first quarter, as Deacon Garrett forced the turnover. Then he got the recovery, or got the touchdown. He knocked the football loose, recovered the fumble, and now takes it in to score the touchdown for Fentress County. So a big series here for Deacon Garrett, as Fentress County now to run the 2-point conversion. They'll line it up from the 3-yard line. Boyles will take the snap. He'll keep it off the right side, and he'll walk in for the 1-point conversion. So with 1:52 to play in the first quarter, it's Fentress County 14, Overton County 0. Back to Livingston Academy right after this.
Hello, friends. Are you in the market for a new mattress or bedroom suit? Puckett's Furniture is your Tempur-Pedic and Sealy Posturepedic mattress dealer. Take advantage of Puckett's low price guarantee, plus up to 80% off of our Jameson solid latex mattress sets, putting thousands of dollars in your pocket. Queen mattress.
Couple of long Deacon Garrett runs. The difference in this game, as Garrett 3 carries, 117 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Fentress County. Cahill, play action. He's rolling to his left. Cahill trying to find room, and Boyles is going to sack him on that quarterback run, as he'll tackle Cahill for the loss of 4 all the way back to the 36-yard line. They'll give him the 37, so a loss of 3 to set up a 2nd and 13 now for Overton County. 2nd and 13 for the Outlaws. They're dressed in that blue. Good crowd down from Fentress County over on the far side. The sun coming out. It's a perfect day. Couldn't ask for any better conditions. The field dried out very well after the rain that came through yesterday. Of course, here in the Upper Cumberland area, it's been so dry the last few weeks, it didn't take long for it to dry out. As Cahill, the I formation behind him, he'll hand off to Hanning. Hanning going to be hit after a gain of a yard on a good defensive stop there by Fentress County. That's Garrett again, Deacon Garrett in there along with Brantley Potter for Fentress County, but it will be a 1-yard gain for Cody Hanning, but they're still behind the chains on a 3rd down and 12, as this may be the last play of the first quarter, as Coach Michael Graff keeping his team in the huddle right now. Now they'll break the huddle and come to the line of scrimmage. Clock runs with 25 seconds to play in the first quarter. Owens will split out wide to the right along with Mathis. Cahill takes the snap. He'll pitch to Hanning. Hanning makes one man miss in the backfield, but can't get away from Deacon Garrett, who's been everywhere today for Fentress County. No gain on the play for Overton County, and the quarter will end right there. At the end of the first quarter, it is Fentress County 14, Overton County 0. We'll have the second quarter right after this.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The BEST Award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Fentress County with a couple of long touchdown runs in the first quarter as the Bulldogs see Deacon Garrett carry 3 times for 117 yards, 2 touchdowns on those 3 carries. One a 57-yard run, one a 50-yard run. Overton County had gotten some momentum going as they had made a long pass, a 14-yard pass to Amari Owens to pick up their first down of the half. But then Deacon Garrett forced a fumble. Then on the next play on offense, he's able to take it 50 yards and score his second touchdown. That's where we're at right now, with Fentress County leading by a score of 14-0. And after the Overton County punt, the Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line. So Fentress County, their first possession of this second quarter, as the Bulldogs will scrimmage from the 32. Voiles still there at quarterback. Garrett deep in that power I. And penalty marker's going to stop play as they hand off to the fullback, Easton Fowler, but going to be a false start, I believe, here on Fentress County, and it will, and they'll back them up 5 yards as they'll put it down at the 25-yard line. Back them up 7 yards on that penalty. They messed up on the referees. They didn't put it on the 25 or 30. That's what they have been trying to do, and that's one reason they don't have to step anything off, I guess, penalty-wise. And now they move it back up to the 27, where it'll be 1st and 15. Voiles takes the snap. He'll hand off to Garrett. Garrett quickly through the hole. Garrett into open field again. He's to midfield. Owens trying to run him down. Amari Owens can't make the tackle at the 30. Garrett will run through it and will take it to the end zone for his 3rd touchdown of the day, as this one goes 73 yards, his longest run of the day. And he now has 4 carries, 190 yards, and 3 touchdowns on the day for Deacon Garrett, as he scores this one with 7:33 to play in the first half. He is all of their offense. No one else has touched anything, as they're going to run the clock here, it looks like. No, they didn't. They were just signaling to set up for the conversion here, as Fentress County's Deacon Garrett having a monster day for the Bulldogs. They'll line up for the conversion. Voiles going to keep it himself right up the middle, right behind his center, and he'll take it in for the conversion of 1 point, as the Outlaws will score that one. Let's take a moment here to thank our sponsors for making today's broadcast possible. The Muscle Factory, Exit Rocky Top Realty, Walnut Grove Church of Christ, E.B. Gray Jewelry and Gifts, Willow Grove Marina, Lucky Red Stables, Wascon Incorporated, Maynard Auto Sales, R&M Family Pharmacy, Farmers Insurance Rick Savage, Overton County News, Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands, Livingston Family Healthcare, Livingston Dairy Queen, Bullseye Security, Livingston Regional Hospital, First Church of Livingston, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Jerry's IGA, Highway Tire, Puckett's Furniture, Milton Rains and Family, People's Bank and Trust Company, Farley and Sons Construction and Excavation, Farm Bureau Insurance, Highway 111 Deli, Livingston Dance Studio, Smith's Septic Service, compliments of a Wildcat fan, 1806 Barbecue, Puckett's Family Dentistry, Livingston Rental Center, and State Farm Insurance, Phil Marshall. Overton County has the football, 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line. Fentress County scoring their 3rd rushing touchdown as there's a carry by Hanning, and he's going to be wrapped up by Fentress County. Number 56 in there to hit him first. That is Harlan Deaton. The number 11, Brantley Potter, there to help wrap up Hanning, but no gain on the play for Hanning to set up a 2nd and 10 now for Overton County from their own 40-yard line. They'll line it up. Fentress County with the big lead here today at 21-0. They've scored on all 3 possessions as they come in at 5-0, does Fentress County. Cahill will take the snap. He's going to hand off to Hanning. Hanning's in trouble, and he's tackled for a loss. That's Braden Wilson back there to tackle Hanning back at the 37-yard line. Be a loss of 3 on the play, and will set up a 3rd and 13 now for Overton County as they spot it down at the 37-yard line where the Outlaws will have the football. 3rd down and long. 2 minutes gone here in the 2nd quarter. 8-minute quarters, they do seem to go by fairly quickly in these matchups as you get used to that high school 12-minute quarter. Outlaws come to the line of scrimmage on 3rd and 13. Cahill will take the snap, fumbles the snap, ball is loose, it's picked up by Fentress County, picking it up is Boyles, Boyles to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, to the goal line, a scoop and score for Kason Boyles from 37 yards out. He'll take it in to score the defensive touchdown for Fentress County, and they'll extend the lead now to 27-0. As Fentress County forced the turnover, that's the 2nd turnover they've forced in this first half, and Kason Boyles just picks it up and takes it the distance to score his first touchdown of the day as they score on defense, does Fentress County. And they'll go ahead now 27-0 with the extra point attempt coming. Boyles from the shotgun. He wants to throw for the 2-point conversion. It's intended for Cannon Qualls, broken up by John Mark Cahill, and the conversion attempt will fail. So with 5:17 to play in the first half, it is Fentress County 27, Overton County 0. Back to Livingston right after this.
Hello, friends. I'm L.G. Puckett with Puckett's Pond. I'm a professional numismatist and a 60-year member of A&A. I'm a strong buyer and collector of coins, gold, silver, and precious metals. If you want to buy, sell, trade, or pawn, then come on in and visit my money museum. It's in the back of Puckett's Furniture. I've got
Fentress County scoring the defensive touchdown. The conversion fails, so the lead is 27 for the Bulldogs, 27-0. As Overton County back on offense at their own 40-yard line. John Mark Cahill will take the snap. He'll hand off to Hanning. Hanning across the 40, up to the 41, maybe the 42-yard line. A gain of a couple on the play for Cody Hanning. Tackle made there by Cannon Qualls and Braylon Wilmore. They'll give him a yard on the carry. So it sets up a 2nd and 9 now for Overton County as we're halfway through This second quarter, you're watching State Farm Insurance, Phil Marshall, Overton County Outlaws football here on Overton Events. Thank you to State Farm Insurance being our title sponsor for Outlaws football this season, as Overton County will break the huddle here on 2nd and 11. Rather, 2nd and call it 9 for the Outlaws. They might be 8.5 for Overton County. They've got an extra running back on this near side in Knox Parker. And Cahill going to be tackled for a loss. Couldn't make the handoff as gained the penetration Braden Wilson. There to tackle Cahill back at the 39. Going to be a loss of 2 on the play for John Mark Cahill and set up a 3rd and 11. Now for Overton County, as this defense for Fentress County has been just as good as their offense, as they have held Overton County to 3 yards in this first half. The big play, a 14-yard pass play to Amari Owens. 3rd and 11 here for Overton County. Cahill takes the snap, wants to throw. He's rolling to his left. Cahill in trouble. He's going to be sacked. Fentress County back there to get the sack. Number 10, Brody Asbury, and number 8, Kason Boyles there to wrap up Cahill back at the 31-yard line. Will be a loss of 3 on the play and set up a 4th down and 14, and Overton County will punt the football away. They'll punt it back to Fentress County here in this first half, with the Bulldogs back on offense. Question is will Deacon Garrett be back out there for this drive? He's carried 4 times, 190 yards, and 3 touchdowns for Deacon Garrett. He is back out there deep in the power I for Fentress County. In front of him, number 7, Easton Fowler, and number 16, Neelan Stevens. Boyles going to hand off to Garrett. Garrett off the right side into the open field to midfield. Garrett to the 35, to the 30. Owens trying to chase him down. Garrett trying to see if he can pull away, and he will, as Deacon Garrett will take it 65 yards for his 4th touchdown of this first half. Let's see, that's 255 yards in the first half for Deacon Garrett, as he scores this one with 1:44 to play in the first half, 1:42 to play in the first half, and Fentress County moves in front 33-0. Deacon Garrett, 5 carries, 255 yards. That's a 51-plus yard per carry average for Deacon Garrett, 4 touchdowns. They'll line up for the conversion. Boyles will take the snap. He'll hand off to the fullback. That is Fowler going off the right side, and Easton Fowler will take it in for the 1-point conversion run. So Fentress County extends their lead to 34 as they will run the clock. We'll keep it here, as we'll tell you that coming up next, we've got the junior division matchup, as all 3 games today going to be for first place in the playoffs coming up next week. This side of the playoffs will be played at Monterey, as both these teams are 2-0 in their division. So the winner of this is going to be in first place, and Overton County is going to take a timeout to stop the clock here, as the winner of this will be in first place. Same thing in the junior division and in the senior division, as both those teams are unbeaten, or both those sets of teams, and the juniors and seniors are unbeaten in their division. So all 3 games today for first place, and that's just kind of fitting the way it should be, with Overton County and Fentress County playing on a Sunday afternoon to close out the regular season in youth football, as they compete in the Middle Tennessee Youth Football Conference. As Fentress County here, again, Deacon Garrett has been the story this first half. 5 carries, 255 yards, 4 touchdowns. He's forced a fumble. He recovered that fumble. And Fentress County is just rolling here in this first half, as Overton County taking that timeout Game rescheduled for today after the heavy rain yesterday came through, and they wasn't sure if it was going to be able to move out. It didn't ever really move out. Then it looked like there was going to be some rain maybe in this one. Like I said, it rained a little bit, probably 10 minutes before this game started, and then just as they got ready to play, the sun came out, and it's been a beautiful day so far here for this matchup. John Mark Cahill under center on 1st and 10 for the Outlaws. Is the ball loose? Cahill may have fallen on it there for Overton County. No, Fentress County has recovered. Or did they? Fentress County did recover. That's the third turnover in this first half committed by Overton County, and Fentress County will take over at the Outlaws' 32-yard line. Or the 37-yard line. Didn't see who recovered that one. But Fentress County forces their third turnover and will get the football back. 1:05 to play in the first half as the Bulldogs come to the line of scrimmage. Boyles under center will take the snap. He'll hand off to Garrett. Garrett looking for blocks, and he's going to be brought down on the good open field tackle there by number 32 for Overton County. That is Cody Hanning. They're making the stop. 9-yard gain on the play for Deacon Garrett to take him over 260 on the day. Calling an 8-yard gain for Garrett to set up a 2nd and 2 for Fentress County. Not in any hurry here. They will get the football to start the second half. Will Fentress County. This may be the last play of the first half if Overton County can get a stop here and keep Garrett out of the end zone. They'll fake to Garrett. Boyles on the bootleg. Boyles to the 25, to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, and taking it in to score is Cason Boyles from 29 yards out on the bootleg for Fentress County, as everybody keying on Deacon Garrett, and Boyles able to take it on the naked bootleg going around this outside to score the touchdown for Fentress County and extend the lead now to 40-0 here in the first half, as that's the first carry by anyone that's not named Deacon Garrett for Fentress County. So they add another touchdown, does Fentress County. Boyles under center will take the snap. He's going to hand off to Fowler, and Fowler's going to take it in for the 1-point conversion. So with 12 seconds to play in the first half, it's Fentress County 41, Overton County 0. Back to Livingston right after this.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The Best Award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
So Fentress County scores another late touchdown in this second quarter. Overton County coming back to the line of scrimmage on 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line. They have just seen Fentress County have one of the best first halves of football that they've probably ever had. There's a fumble on the play. It's loose, and it is going to be recovered by Fentress County, I believe. Will they say he was down? I think they're going to say that he was down, so it's a recovery by Cahill. He'll lose a couple on the play, but we'll reach halftime on that play. At halftime, it is Fentress County 41, Overton County 0. We'll take this halftime break, and we'll come back with the second half coming up in just a little bit.
Hello, friends. Josh Ford with Puckett's Furniture since 1954. As you know, Puckett's has been in continuous operation for over 68 years, selling high-end quality brands to thousands of families throughout Middle Tennessee. Did you know we have a low price guarantee?
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Contact local agent Phil Marshall for your personal price plan today.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The Best Award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Hello, friends. I'm L.G. Puckett with Puckett's Pond. I'm a professional numismatist and a 60-year member of A&A. I'm a strong buyer and collector of coins, gold, silver, and precious metals. If you want to buy, sell, trade, or pawn, then come on in and visit.
Hello, friends. Josh Ford with Puckett's Furniture since 1954. As you know, Puckett's has been in continuous operation for over 68 years, selling high-end quality brands to thousands of families throughout Middle Tennessee. Did you know we have a low price guarantee? If within 30 days of your purchase, hello, friends. Josh Ford with Puckett's Furniture since 1954. As you know, Puckett's has been in continuous operation for over 68 years, selling high-end quality brands to thousands of families throughout Middle Tennessee. Did you
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Contact local agent Phil Marshall for your personal price plan today.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The Best Award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Hello, friends. Are you in the market for a new mattress or bedroom suit? Puckett's Furniture is your Tempur-Pedic and Sealy Posturepedic mattress dealer. Take advantage of Puckett's low price guarantee, plus up to 80% off of our Jameson solid latex mattress sets, putting thousands of dollars in your pocket. Queen mattress.
Hello, friends. I'm LG Puckett with Puckett's Pond.
Hello, friends. Josh Ford with Puckett's Furniture since 1954. As you know, Puckett's has been in continuous operation for over 68 years, selling high-end quality brands to thousands of families throughout Middle Tennessee. Did you know we have a low price guarantee? If within 30 days of your purchase,
Hello, friends. I'm LG Puckett with Puckett's Pond. I'm a professional numismatist and a 60-year member of A&A. I'm a strong buyer and collector of coins, gold, silver, and precious metals. If you want to buy, sell, trade, or pawn, then come on in and visit my money museum. It's in the back of Puckett's Furniture. I've got
Back here for the second half is Fentress County leading by a score of 41-0 at halftime. Big first half on the ground for Deacon Garrett. 6 carries, 264 yards, 4 touchdowns in the first half for Deacon Garrett. 1 carry, 29 yards, and a touchdown for Cason Boyles to give them their total of 293 rushing yards in this first half. They haven't passed the football yet, haven't attempted to pass. Overton County, the Fentress County defense has held the Outlaws to -4 yards of offense in the first half. The big play in the first half for Overton County, John Mark Cahill to Amari Owens for 14 yards to pick up their only first down, give them a total of 14 passing yards and a -18 rushing yards as Fentress County will have the football to start the second half. Deacon Garrett still in there as he'll carry it off the near side, cuts it back at the 40, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, and to the goal line goes Deacon Garrett, 60 yards for his 5th touchdown of the day, scoring that one with 7:34 to play in the third quarter, as Garrett taking it for the touchdown. 7 carries, 324 yards, and 5 touchdowns for Deacon Garrett, and Fentress County goes in front 47-0 now here in this third quarter, with the clock running in the third quarter with the continuous clock, as Fentress County would think that would be the last carry for Garrett. You never know. It depends on the coaching staff as they'll line up for the conversion here. Voiles will take the snap. That left end moved early for Fentress County, so they'll back them up 5 yards back to the 8-yard line to attempt the conversion. False start on the Bulldogs. Voiles. As Overton County going to get a sub onto the field for the Outlaws. Brady 2 checking in. That's Talon Smith for Overton County. And I think they moved again. This right side jumped this time, and they'll back them up to the 13-yard line. Back-to-back false starts by Fentress County. Going to back them back to the 13 where they'll attempt the conversion. So Deacon Garrett, 3 carries in the first quarter for 117 yards and 2 touchdowns. 3 carries in the second quarter. Let's see, 264 take away 117 would be 147 in the second quarter. Now the 60-yard touchdown run in the third quarter for his 5th touchdown, 324 yards. He's also caused a fumble, recovered that fumble. Voiles takes the snap, wants to throw for the 2-point conversion. He's got a man, but it's dropped at the 3-yard line. Don't think he would have scored the conversion anyway. So the clock runs with 4:50 to play in the third quarter. It's Fentress County 47, Overton County 0. Back to Livingston right after this.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The BEST Award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
State Farm Insurance, Phil Marshall, sponsoring our Overton County Outlaws football here on Overton Events in this 2023 season. Happy to have you with us as Fentress County with a big game by Deacon Garrett for the Outlaws as they have taken a huge lead. Now with Cahill wanting to throw, Cahill in trouble, gets away from the pressure. Rolling out to his right, but going to be tripped up over there by the Outlaws as the initial pressure, Cahill able to get away from, but he's going to be tripped up by Brantley Potter and will lose yardage back to the 33-yard line. 34-yard line, they'll say. Loss of 6 on the play. Set up a 2nd and 16 now for Overton County. As they'll have it, we're over halfway through this third quarter, and Fentress County with the big lead. Junior game coming up right after this one's wrapped up. They don't have to take a lot of time in between. They may have to this time as we're moving way ahead of schedule. It might be just a little longer in between. Overton County to the line of scrimmage. Cahill with Mathis and Owens splitting wide to the right for the Outlaws. Hanning, the lone running back for Cahill. He'll pitch to Hanning. They want the reverse, but it's going to be taken away by Fentress County. And Hanning going to be tackled for a loss by Neelan Stevens on the play for the Bulldogs. They'll say forward progress got him to the 30-yard line, so a loss of 6 on the play for Hanning. That's going to set up a 3rd down and 20 now for Overton County. A loss of 4 on the play for Hanning. So 3rd down and long for the Outlaws. Cahill takes the snap. He'll hand off to Hanning. Hanning trying to find a lane to run through, but just can't get away from Boyles. And also in there, number 56. He's been on a lot of tackles. Harlan Deaton there on the tackle of Hanning. And Overton County going to punt it away on the gain of a yard by Cody Hanning. And the Outlaws will punt it back to Fentress County as we'll walk downfield where we'll see where they place it down. Approach a minute to play here in the 3rd quarter. We'll put the football at the 40-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10 Fentress County. As they will see the clock move under a minute to play before they'll snap this one. Fentress County is getting some of their subs into the ball game right now. They're going to have to take a timeout as they do. Bulldogs will take the timeout. They'll call it with 45 seconds to play. The clock's still running as they will have to stop it on the timeout. And they still haven't got it stopped. The official now will signal it stopped at 37 seconds where the clock will be stopped as Fentress County takes the timeout as they are trying to get some of their subs into the ball game. So the day for Deacon Garrett is probably done. As let's see, 324 plus 29 is 353 of total offense for the Bulldogs in this first half. All of that on the ground for Fentress County. Did not attempt to pass, of course, with Garrett running the way he was able to today. No need to try to throw the football. As they come in 5-0, does Fentress County. They're going to be the number 1 seed in the playoffs next week up at Monterey in the Peewee division. Overton County will be the number 2 seed in the Peewee division. The other teams in the division with these two are Monterey and Cumberland County. So those will be the opponents. I'm not sure who the 3 and 4 teams are. But these teams will match up with Monterey and Cumberland County next week. Both teams have won against them. So a couple of weeks from now, could see a rematch between Overton County and Fentress County as the Bulldogs back out onto the field. They do have a new running back in there. That's Easton Fowler, moved from the fullback spot back to the tailback. Boyles at quarterback will hand off to Fowler. Fowler across the 40 to the 45 to the 50, and he'll take it down to the 45-yard line where he's going to be wrapped up by John Mark Cahill and William Mathis there on the tackle. Do we have a penalty marker down? There's a penalty marker down, so this one's coming back. It's going to be a chop block on Fentress County. So they'll step it off from the previous spot and move the football back to the 30-yard line where it will be placed down, and that may be the last play of the 3rd quarter. It'll be 1st and 20 for Fentress County, and I don't think they'll try to snap it again before the time runs out in the 3rd. As we are through 3 complete, it's Fentress County 47, Overton County 0. Back for the 4th quarter right after this. Back to start the fourth quarter with Fentress County adding a touchdown in that third to go ahead 47-0 here in this Peewee matchup as the continuous clock going. Overton County on defense to start the fourth quarter as the Bulldogs getting some different running backs in now, replacing Garrett for Fentress County as they're still huddled around their coaches over on the far side, not getting onto the field yet. As now they'll break the huddle and come out for this fourth quarter. As Cason Boyles will stay at the quarterback. Easton Fowler is the tailback. Neelan Stevens, the fullback for Fentress County. Boyles going to hand off to Stevens. Stevens short gain there as William Mathis going to make the tackle along with River Hummel there on the stop. For Overton County, a pickup of a couple for Neelan Stevens to set up a 2nd and 18 now for Fentress County. As they run off right tackle with the fullback that time to pick up a couple of yards and set up a 2nd and 18 now. Bulldogs dressed in the gold jerseys, the purple pants, the gold helmets. Overton County dressed in the all blue today, except for the white helmets for the Outlaws. Boyles will take the snap. Before he does, though, false start will be called on Fentress County, I believe, as that'll back them up 5 yards inside the 30 down to the 27-yard line. They did that a couple of times on extra point conversions a little bit ago. And now they do it here on this play and back them up 5 yards. So it's 2nd and 23 for the Bulldogs now. 6.5 to play here in the fourth quarter. Overton County late gain a sub on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, they needed him. They only had 10 men out there. Fowler deep in the eye for Boyles. And there's motion again as the offensive line jumped for Fentress County. So that'll back them up 5 more yards back to the 22-yard line. That'll be a 2nd and 28 now for the Bulldogs. Under 6 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Fentress County. A couple of back-to-back false start penalties have backed them up. Now they have a 2nd and long here. Overton County gets Weston Bowman in the lineup now, checking in late. Handoff will go to Stevens. Stevens trying that left side, but not much running room there, as over there is Hanning and Mathis to make the stop. Gain of a yard on the play for Stevens to set up a 3rd down and 27 now for the Bulldogs. So 3rd and long for Fentress County. Wide receiver to this near side. 2 tight end formation for the Bulldogs. They'll hand off to Fowler. Fowler has some room on this near side. Penalty marker down. Fowler is going to go to the Overton County end of the field, to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, to the goal line, but it's coming back. Going to be a hold back in the backfield on Fentress County. There's the signal from the referee, so this is coming back, as it will take it back to the 18-yard line on the hold. We're halfway through this fourth quarter as the long touchdown run taken off the board as Easton Fowler went 77 yards, but the holding penalty will bring that one back. And we'll move it back to the 22-yard line. No, they'll move it back to the 13-yard line. They've got to get to midfield for the first down. The 50-yard line is where they have to get to for the first down. So it's a 3rd down and 37 now for Fentress County. 3rd and 37 for the Bulldogs. There's 3 penalties on this drive have backed them up. Voiles fakes the handoff. Voiles will keep it. Voiles off the far side. Voiles to the 20, to the 30. Voiles to the 40. Voiles to the 50. It's a foot race with Voiles and Mathis. Voiles to the 30, to the 20. Voiles going to take it to the end zone for Fentress County. He'll score from 87 yards out. The 87-yard touchdown run for Carson Voiles. His 2nd touchdown of the day. That's 116 yards for Voiles on 2 carries as he scores this one with 2:50 to play in the 4th quarter. And they're over 400 yards of offense all on the ground for Fentress County as Cason Voiles, that little naked bootleg, 2nd time he scored off of that in this game. And that one, a long touchdown run of 87 yards to score for the Bulldogs. And they go in front now 53-0. They'll line up for the conversion. Stevens and Fowler behind Voiles. They'll hand off to Stevens, the fullback, and he'll take it in for the 1-point conversion run. So we're under 2 minutes to play. Fentress County's lead is 54-0. We'll be back to Overton County right after this.
Hello, friends. Josh Ford with Puckett's Furniture since 1954. As you know, Puckett's has been in continuous operation for over 68 years, selling high-end quality brands to thousands of families throughout Middle Tennessee. Did you know we have a low price guarantee? If within 30 days of your purchase,
443 yards on the ground for Fentress County. They have 7 rushing touchdowns on the day. 2, 3, 4, 5. They do have 7 rushing touchdowns on the day. They lead it 54-0 as Overton County with possession after that touchdown run. Handoff. Going to go to Mathis out of the I formation. Mathis across midfield for a first down. And a touchdown-saving tackle there by Fentress County's number 60, Micah Wyrick. Mathis going to pick up 13 on the carry, and the first down the second half for the Outlaws with 30 seconds to play in the 4th quarter. Junior game coming up right after this one's wrapped up as they're moving along pretty quickly this afternoon. Cahill bobbles the snap. He'll hand off to Mathis. Mathis off the left side to the 40, to the 35, to the 30. Mathis to the 25, runs through a tackle at the 20, to the 10, to the 5, to the goal line. Touchdown, William Mathis, 47 yards to get the Outlaws on the board. 47 yards on the run with no time remaining in the 4th quarter. Will they attempt the conversion? I don't think they will. That's going to be your final score. Fentress County 53. I thought they had 53 or 54 on the board a moment ago, but they changed it now to 53. Overton County 6. So Fentress County ends the regular season unbeaten on the Peewee side as they go to 6-0. Overton County sees their record drop to 2-4 in the Peewee division. Your final score is Fentress County 53, Overton County 6. We'll get ready for the junior division matchup coming up. First place on the line in that one as well when we come back to Livingston Academy in just a moment.
Hello, friends. Are you in the market for a new mattress or bedroom suit? Puckett's Furniture is your Tempur-Pedic and Sealy Posturepedic mattress dealer. Take advantage of Puckett's low price guarantee, plus up to 80% off of our Jameson solid latex mattress sets, putting thousands of dollars in your pocket. Queen mattress.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The Best Award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Hello, friends. Josh Ford with Puckett's Furniture since 1954. As you know, Puckett's has been in continuous operation for over 68 years, selling high-end quality brands to thousands of families throughout Middle Tennessee. Did you know we have a low price guarantee? If within 30 days of your purchase,
One thing about it, they don't waste any time between games as the Outlaws Junior Division game getting ready to get underway. Captains meeting at the middle of the field right now. Captains for Overton County are Turner Klaus, Jackson Kilgore, Liam Flowers, and Grayson Cothran. Overton County won the toss. They have deferred to the second half, so the Outlaws will kick off to get this one started. Captains for Fentress County are Ty Collier, Hunter Barnes, Leonard Duncan, and Miles England. Overton County dressed in the blue as they get ready to come out of the tunnel. Over to our right, these Junior Division Outlaws 5-0 on the season. The Junior Division Bulldogs 3-2, but both 2-0 in the division. Outlaws to kick off to get this one started. Overton County is coached by Clint Melton. He's assisted by Lance Holland, Sean Brogans, Danny Massengale, and James Klaus. Fentress County is coached by Dakota Deaton. He's assisted by Corey Collier, Nick Stiver, Justin England, Cody Campbell, Stevie Cooper, and Cody Hamby, the coaches for Fentress County. Overton County to kick off, so Fentress County will be on offense. Again, no chance to talk to them between games, so we'll just get the starting offense as we go. Kick here going to be a short kick. That's a dangerous spot. Fentress County will move over and pick it up with number 13 there, Hunter Beatty. And Beatty going to be tackled quickly by Overton County, is down there to wrap him up. Is going to be number 47. That is Jackson Kilgore along with Jaden Birdsong there for the Outlaws. And the Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line where they'll spot them down. So we'll check the offense for Fentress County as the game earlier saw the Peewee Division Bulldogs dominate by a score of 53-6 to win the division and be the number 1 seed in the playoff next week. Now Fentress County to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback is number 5. That is Tucker Hamby. Hamby going to hand off to the tailback going off the right side, and he'll lose yardage as Overton County there to tackle number 6. Ty Collier for a loss on the play. That's Gage Kaufman gaining the backfield to tackle Collier for the loss. He'll lose a couple and set up a 2nd and 12 now for Fentress County. As the first play for the Bulldogs goes backwards that time, and Overton County has them behind the chains here to get this one started. So 2nd and 12 for the Bulldogs with Hamby with a power backfield behind him, and whistle stop play. Penalty marker down. Going to be a false start against Fentress County to back them up. The backfield also for Fentress County is number 13 back there. That is Hunter Beatty. And number 21, Hunter Barnes. There's a handoff to the deep tailback. Not much there for number 39 on the carry for Fentress County. That is Xander Hammonds on the carry. It'll be a gain of a yard on the play to get them back to the 24-yard line, between the 24 and the 25 on the carry by Hammonds. So it's 3rd down and a long 15 for Fentress County. Pitch will go back to Collier. Collier off the right side, tries to turn it upfield, can't get to the edge, though. Is a good defensive play there on the pursuit by Overton County's Maddox Bilbrey there to make the stop. For Overton County will be a loss of a couple on the play for Ty Collier. That's going to be a punt here for Fentress County, as they'll have to punt it away on their first possession. As coming out to punt will be number 39, Xander Hammonds, to punt it away. Back to receive the punt for Overton County is number 10, Maverick Reams, and number 5, Jaden Birdsong. Hammonds to punt this one away, as Reams will field it on a hop at the 42-yard line, and that's where Overton County will have a short field as they'll take over. 1st and 10 at their own 42 for this offense, led by Easton Holland. Holland, the quarterback. They are as dangerous throwing the football as they are running the football in this division for the Outlaws. Coach Lance Holland, the offensive coordinator for Overton County, calling the plays on this near side. Holland, the backfield with him. As Holland coming out from under center, I think he got his foot stepped on, and he's going to be tackled for a loss. You see that every now and then. Birdsong fell on the football as it came out. It'll be a loss of 3 on the play, as Birdsong able to recover it to keep possession for Overton County. And it looked exactly like that left foot got stepped on as Holland, trying to back away from under center, just falls down. The ball popped out, and Birdsong able to fall on it for Overton County. Reams in the backfield along with Turner Klaus for the Outlaws. 2nd and 13 as movement there, and Fentress County jumped, I believe. It's offsides on Fentress County. So offsides on the Bulldogs will give Overton County a free 5 yards and move it back up near the 40. They'll spot it down at the 40-yard line, where it'll be 2nd down and 8 now for the Outlaws. They wind the clock with 5 minutes to play in this first quarter. First possession for Overton County. Holland coming out from under center. The snap never got to him. And has Fentress County recovered? No, Overton County. No, it is Fentress County recovering. Turnover by Overton County on the bobbled snap, as it never got to Holland, and Fentress County will get the turnover early, as they'll get it with 4:53 to play in the first quarter, and the Bulldogs will get the ball back. They'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line. First series for them, negative yardage. They have a total of negative 3 yards on that first drive. Tucker Hamby, the quarterback, goes to the shotgun now. Actually, it's going to be a Wildcat here. That is Collier running the Wildcat. They'll hand off to the running back off the right side. Short gain there for Knox Sales on the carry. He's going to be wrapped up by Jaden Birdsong in there on the stop. Be a 4-yard gain for Sales, as they have used a lot of people already, has Fentress County, as that moves the football out to the 44-yard line, where it'll be 2nd and 6. Now for the Bulldogs. Getting started a little earlier than expected, as that first game with the continuous clock took just a shade over an hour to play. Fentress County again from the Wildcat with Ty Collier, the starting tailback, moving now to the quarterback spot. Collier will take the snap. He's going to hand off to Sales. Sales looks for a hole. He's going to be stopped short of the first down, as that's Birdsong over there again, along with number 44 for Overton County. That is Turner Klaus. Knox Sales this time going to pick up 5 on his second carry and set up a 3rd down to long 1 for Fentress County. About 1.5 yards for the first down for the Bulldogs, as they have it at their own 49. They'll bring an H-back over to the right side in Memphis Sandlin. Collier takes the snap. He's going to hand off to Sales. Sales tries to get the edge. Holland holding on, but Sales is going to take it across midfield down to the 47-yard line. He's going to pick up a 1st down for Fentress County on the 5-yard run. Their first down of the game, coming with 3:13 to play in the first quarter, as they get a turnover and they convert a 1st down after that, moving the chains and moving into Overton County territory for the first time. The Junior Outlaws, they're 5-0. I believe it's 3-time defending champions with this group in their age category. Collier has pressure. He's wanting to throw. He's got a man out there. It's underthrown and incomplete. Running open behind the defense was Leonard Duncan, but it falls incomplete as he couldn't get it out there where Duncan had ran to, and the incompletion going to set up a 2nd and 10 now for Fentress County. 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. They'd gotten the man open downfield. He just couldn't make the connection. Collier takes the snap. He's going to hand off to a different running back. He's going to be tripped up there, as making the tackle is number 52 for Overton County. That is Jace Elliott, bringing down Hunter Barnes. Barnes going to pick up 3 on the carry and set up a 3rd down and 7 now for Fentress County. Elliott with the shoestring tackle there, stopping a big play by Barnes. And it's 3rd down and long now for Fentress County, but they're the underdog on the road. They might be in 2-down territory if they can pick up at least half of this here. Collier, high snap. He'll hand off to Barnes, and they're going to lose a yard on the play. As Overton County in there quickly that time to wrap him up. Number 30, Gage Kaufman there, along with Maddox Bilbrey, to make the tackle for a loss of a yard on the play for Hunter Barnes and set up a 4th down and 8. Now for Fentress County, will they keep the offense out there at the Overton County 45-yard line as we approach 2 minutes to play in the first quarter? They're going to keep the offense out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8 from the Overton County 45. Collier. They may just be trying to make Overton County jump. And Fentress County will take a timeout. Timeout called by the Bulldogs with 1:48 to play first quarter. No score in this junior matchup. Back to Livingston Academy right after this.
Hello, friends. Are you in the market for a new mattress or bedroom suit? Puckett's Furniture is your Tempur-Pedic and Sealy Posturepedic mattress dealer. Take advantage of Puckett's low price guarantee, plus up to 80% off of our Jameson solid latex mattress sets, putting thousands of dollars in your pocket. Queen mattress.
Fourth down and 8, facing the Bulldogs from the Overton County 45-yard line as we come back out of the timeout on State Farm Insurance Outlaws football on Overton Events. And during the timeout, they have changed their mind. They decide to punt the football away. Does Fentress County, as punting Xander Hammonds for the Bulldogs. Reams and Birdsong to receive the punt. Hammonds gets away a good one. They'll take a Fentress County bounce. Reams will finally chase it down at the 16-yard line as Hammonds with a good punt that time to pin Overton County deep as it'll back them up all the way down to the 16-yard line where the Outlaws will have it 1st and 10, so Fentress County playing field position here in this one. As about had to punt it away, did Fentress County. Didn't want to give them a short field, and now Easton Holland coming back out as the fumble on the exchange from center on the last drive. Holland now will take the snap. Going to pitch to Reams. Reams to the 20, to the 25. Reams cuts it back at the 30. Maverick to the 40, to the midfield stripe. Reams to the 40, to the 35. Giving chase is Fentress County. They're going to catch him at the 10-yard line. Maverick Reams, though, with the long run for Overton County. Going to take it down to the 10. They'll say he has stopped at the 9-yard line is Maverick Reams. So let's see, 34, 44, 54, 64, 74, 76 yards for Maverick Reams and the first down for Overton County as he just takes the pitch, takes it off the right side, then shows him the soles of his feet, taking it all the way down to the 9-yard line to set up a 1st and goal for Overton County. Holland will take the snap. He'll hand off to Birdsong on the end around. Gets a block from Reams on the edge. Birdsong cuts it back and will take it down to the 7-yard line. Going to be a gain of a couple on the play for Jaden Birdsong. And we'll set up a 2nd and goal now for Overton County as the clock runs with 30 seconds to play in the first quarter. Do we have a penalty marker down? The officials talking to each other about something here. Birdsong a little shaken up as Coach Melton going to go out and check on him to make sure he's all right. Now he's sprinting back over to this near side, but since Coach Melton went out there, they will have to take him out and come in to replace Birdsong. It's going to be number 78, James Peak, checking in. They may not have to run a play here, though, with 25 seconds to play in the first quarter, as Overton County will break the huddle. They'll scrimmage from the hash mark on the left side. Holland will bring a man in motion. Holland going to fake the handoff. Easton rolling out, throws in the end zone. It's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fentress County with the interception is Hunter Beatty. 2nd turnover of the first half by Overton County, and Fentress County will get the stop with 0.2 of a second to play in the first quarter. So a big stop there with the interception in the end zone, bringing it back to the 20-yard line on the touchback. As good anticipation by Hunter Beatty stepping in front to make that interception. And that's a huge stop there by the Bulldogs after Holland had set them up 1st and goal at the 9. Beatty comes away with a big defensive play for Fentress County to get the stop. Ty Collier staying there at the quarterback spot. He replaced Tucker Hamby after the first series. Collier will take the snap. Wants to throw for the first time. No, he's going deep for the second time. That's incomplete as he tries to hit number 32. That is Leonard Duncan on that deep route again. Underthrown again, and the incompletion going to set up a 2nd and 10, and that's the end of the first quarter. After one complete, no score here at Livingston Academy. Back to the second quarter right after this.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The Best Award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Hello, friends. I'm L.G. Puckett with Puckett's Pond. I'm a professional numismatist and a 60-year member of A&A. I'm a strong buyer and collector of coins, gold, silver, and precious metals. If you want to buy, sell, trade, or pawn, then come on in.
Collier on 2nd and 10 from their own 20-yard line. He'll fake the handoff. Collier on the quarterback keeper, going to be sacked. That's Gage Kaufman back there to bring him down at the 16-yard line. Loss of 4 on the play for Ty Collier, and it will set up a 3rd down and 14 from back at the 16-yard line. Gage Kaufman getting back there quickly to make the tackle for Overton County, as he's able to make the stop and force them into a 3rd and long here for the Bulldog offense. Collier with Barnes to his right, Sales to his left. Collier will take the snap. He'll hand off to Sales. Sales going to be hit in the backfield and wrapped up in the backfield. That is number 47 there holding on for Overton County, Jackson Kilgore. Gage Kaufman there to help finish him off, but a loss of 2 on the play for Knox Sales, and a 4th down and 16 now for Fentress County, and they'll have to punt the football away. And Overton County should come out of this with good field position here, as the Bulldogs will punt it away with 6:40 to play in the second quarter. They'll line it up with Xander Hammonds coming out to punt it. With 6:35, they'll stop the clock. Reams and Birdsong to receive the punt. Hammonds gets away another pretty good one as it takes a bounce. Birdsong will field it at the 29, where Overton County will take over as the defense gets a stop again, and the offense will have another chance. With a short field this time, they'll have it 1st and 10 at the Fentress County 29-yard line. Couple of turnovers early by the offense for Overton County, but the defense has held solid and not given up any points off of them. Now, Overton County would love to put points on the board here. 75 yards of offense in the first quarter for Overton County. Holland going to hand off to Klaus off the left side. He'll just lower his head and carry it forward for a gain of about 3 on the play. Tackle made by number 65 there, Miles England on the stop. Klaus, they'll say gain 2 on the carry. His first carry of the night. 2nd and 8 now for Overton County. Holland gained the play call from the near side. They are in 4-down territory here as Overton County. Went out wide to the left is number 26, Jackson Smith. Jaden Birdsong wide to the right. They'll move the tight end, Kaufman, over to this right side. They'll hand it, no, they fake it to Kaufman on their end around, pitch to Reams. Reams cuts it back at the 30, then caught from behind at the 27-yard line. Tackle made there by Knox Sales. Will be a gain of a yard on the play for Maverick Reams to set up a 3rd down and 7 for Overton County. And maybe about a 3rd and 8. That is 3rd and 7 for the Outlaws. They come to the line of scrimmage. They'll fake to Kaufman. They'll pitch to Reams. Kaufman getting out there to try to make a block. Reams cuts inside that block and takes it inside the 25. And he's going to be close to a 1st down. No, it'll be a couple of yards shy, maybe 3 yards shy of the 1st down. Give him 4 on the carry. It's going to be a 4th down and 4 for Overton County. They'll scrimmage from the hash mark on the left side. They've got to get from the 24, from the 23 down to the 19 for the first down. So a big play here for this Overton County offense, trying to get something going on this drive as they have had some big plays, but turnovers have hampered what they've been able to do in the first half. They'll hand it to Kaufman on the end around this time. Gage gets a block. Gage has a first down before he's pushed out of bounds over on the far side as he will move the chains on the carry, taking it down to the 14-yard line, a 10-yard gain for Gage Kaufman and a first down for the Outlaws. 1st and 10 from the Fentress County 14-yard line. We're halfway through this second quarter. Still no score here between Overton County and Fentress County. Outlaws to the line of scrimmage. Kaufman gives it, Holland gives it to Kaufman again on the end around, and he's going to be tackled for a loss. It's a good stop right there by Hunter Barnes. Getting into the backfield to tackle Kaufman for a loss of about 3 on the play. And it'll set up a 2nd and 13 now for Overton County. Outlaws will get the football to start the second half, so if they could punch something in here and then get a stop late in this second quarter as time began to run down here in the second quarter, whistle stop play as they're going to fix an equipment issue for one of the Bulldogs. Tough Jones had one of the snaps on his helmet come loose. The referee will take care of that. That's the difference in reffing this age and reffing high school football. You get to do a lot of that kind of stuff. Holland fakes the handoff. He's going to be tripped up in the backfield. It's a good stop right there by Hunter Barnes again to tackle Holland for a loss of 5 on the play. That's going to be a 3rd and 18 now for Overton County. They've got to get down to the 5-yard line, to the 4-yard line for a first down. They're at the 22, so it's 3rd and 18 for Holland. Birdsong has man-to-man coverage on this near side. Holland looking that way. The slant pattern knocked away and incomplete. Good anticipation there by Knox Sales to knock it away and force the incompletion, as Sales just jumped that route by Jaden Birdsong. And it'll set up a 4th and 18 now for Overton County. Outlaws have it 4th and 18 at the Fentress County 23. Clock stopped with 2:59 to play in the first half. Holland gets the play. Coming back into the huddle now for Overton County. No score between these two in this first half. Overton County's been close, but an interception in the end zone stopped the drive. Holland under pressure, throws in the middle. That's intercepted. Picked off this time by Duncan. And Duncan going to be tackled there by Overton County. Out there making the stop for the Outlaws is Briar Nelson. But the 3rd turnover of the first half, 2nd interception of the first half for Overton County. And Fentress County has held again. And they'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 21. With 2:48 to play in the first half. Bulldogs at their own 21. They'll send a couple of wide receivers to the far side for Ty Collier, the quarterback. He'll hand off to Barnes. Barnes trying the right side, and Kaufman just takes that big left hand and just pulls him to the ground. 2-yard gain on the play for Hunter Barnes to set up a 2nd and 8 now for Fentress County. 2nd and 8 for the Bulldogs as they move it out to the 24-yard line. Clock runs with 2:25 to play in the first half. Fentress County has forced 3 turnovers in this first half, but it's still 0-0 here in the first half. And Overton County will get the football to start the second half, but they need a stop here to try to keep it scoreless going into the locker room. will take the snap. He'll hand off to Sales, and Sales is met in the backfield. Couple of defenders meeting Knox Sales there in the backfield. Number 96, Briar Nelson, and number 47, Jackson Kilgore. Going to tackle Sales right at the line of scrimmage to set up a 3rd down and 8 now for Fentress County. Overton County still with all 3 timeouts left. They might want to think about using one here in just a little bit if they can get the stop here. Fentress County taking a lot of time there in the huddle as Collier just now getting the play call from head coach Dakota Deaton over on the far side for Fentress County. I'll move a tight end over to this left side. 2 wide receivers go to the right. Close to a delay of game. Collier gets the snap. Oh, that's a tricky handoff. Gain it's going to be number 21. That is Barnes, and Barnes down the sideline. Going to be pushed out of bounds by Birdsong as he'll get all the way to midfield on the carry by Hunter Barnes. 27 yards on the run to pick up the 1st down for Fentress County. Pushed out of bounds with 51 seconds to play in the first half. That handoff started out almost with a turnover as Collier just reaching the football ahead and Barnes just coming to grab it out of his hands, then found a hole on this near side for the longest play from scrimmage for Fentress County. That's a big play for them to get them finally in the middle of the field where they can run more of their offense. Trip receivers go to the right side for Fentress County. Now they'll bring Sandlin in as the tight end on that right side. Handoff will go to Sales. Sales in trouble. Sales brought down by Kaufman. Gage Kaufman able to wrap up Knox Sales for a loss of 4 and set up a 2nd and 14 for Fentress County, and they will take a timeout. Fentress County will call it with 38 seconds to play in the first half. No score between Fentress County and Overton County. Back to Livingston right after this.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The BEST Award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Fentress County taking the timeout, stopping the clock with 37.5 to play in the first half. 3 first-half turnovers by Overton County. All have been deep in their own end. If you're going to turn the football over, that's the place to do it. So they have been able to keep Fentress County from scoring, but now Fentress County has picked up their 2nd first down of the game on the play before the last one. Then a tackle for loss by Gage Kaufman. Another tackle for loss by Gage Kaufman as he's had several in this first half. And now it's a 2nd and 14 for Fentress County from their own 46-yard line. Collier will take the snap. He wants to throw. Collier has pressure. He's throwing on the far side. It's intercepted. Holland will pick it off at the 48-yard line. So Easton Holland gets the first turnover of the day for Fentress County as Holland will pick it off at the 48. It'll be brought down at the Fentress County 49, and it'll be 1st and 10 Overton County there, but only 32 seconds to play in the first half. Maverick Reams has had a long run in this first half. See if they go back to him. Again, they do have all 3 timeouts, does Overton County. Holland going to send Smith to the left side. Birdsong to the right. Klaus and Reams behind Holland. They fake the handoff to Kaufman. Holland trying to roll out with Kaufman leading him, but he's going to be tackled for a loss. Tackled back at the 46-yard line, so a loss of 5 on the carry for Easton Holland, and a timeout taken quickly by Overton County. They'll call it with 23 seconds to play in the first half. We'll take a moment to thank our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. Milton Raines and Family, People's Bank and Trust Company, Farley & Sons Construction and Excavation, Farm Bureau Insurance, Highway 111 Deli, Livingston Dance Studio, Smith's Septic Service, Livingston Rental Center, Puckett's Family Dentistry, 1806 Barbecue, State Farm Insurance, Phil Marshall, compliments of a Wildcat fan, The Muscle Factory, Exit Rocky Top Realty, Walnut Grove Church of Christ, E.B. Gray Jewelry and Gifts, Willow Grove Marina, Lucky Red Stables, Wascon Incorporated, Maynard Auto Sales, R&M Family Pharmacy, Farmers Insurance Rick Savage, Overton County News, Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands, Livingston Family Healthcare, Livingston Dairy Queen, Bullseye Security, Livingston Regional Hospital, First Church of Livingston, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Jerry's IGA, Highway Tire, and Puckett's Furniture. Birdsong to midfield. Birdsong down the sidelines and out of bounds at the 43-yard line as he will have a good gain on the reception. He'll pick up 11 on the first completion of this first half. Overton County out of bounds to save the timeout at the 42-yard line with 15 and a half seconds to play in the first half. So 3rd down and 3 from the 42-yard line for Overton County. Still 2 timeouts remaining, so they can still go in the middle of the field. Again, the Outlaws. 3rd and 3. So getting the first down is also a priority here. Trip receivers to this near side. Klaus and Reams joining Birdsong over here, emptying the backfield for Holland. They'll hand off to Kaufman. Kaufman's got some room on the far side. Kaufman to the 30, to the 20. Kaufman to the 10, to the 5, to the goal line. Touchdown, Gage Kaufman, 42 yards for the Outlaws to put them in front. The end around worked that time. Gage Kaufman taking it to the house with 5 seconds to play in the first half. Moves Overton County in front, 6-0 with the extra point attempt coming. So 6-0. Outlaws move in front after the interception by Easton Holland to stop the Fentress County drive. And Gage Kaufman on that end around. They tried to run it several times, just a little confusion in the backfield. Now Holland wanting to throw to Birdsong with a 2-point conversion. Jaden will make the catch at the 5 and will take it in to score the 2-point conversion. So with 5 seconds to play in the first half, it's Overton County 8, Fentress County 0. Back to Livingston right after this.
Hello, friends. Are you in the market for a new mattress or bedroom suit? Puckett's Furniture is your Tempur-Pedic and Sealy Posturepedic mattress dealer. Take advantage of Puckett's low price guarantee, plus up to 80% off of our Jameson solid latex mattress sets, putting thousands of dollars in your pocket. Queen mattress.
Gage Kaufman to kick off after the score by the Outlaws. That's a live football picked up by Fentress County at the 32-yard line. They'll take it upfield up to the 38-yard line where they'll be wrapped up. And the clock will be stopped with 0.4 of a second to play in the first half. As that kickoff by Gage Kaufman picked up by Fentress County's Hunter Beatty. And Fentress County will have it 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line with 0.4 of a second to play in the first half. 0.4 of a second showing on the clock for the Bulldogs. As Easton Holland got the interception of Ty Collier, and Overton County in less than 35 seconds takes it to the end zone to go ahead 8-0 after the 2-point conversion. Collier from the shotgun will hand off to Barnes. Barnes breaks a tackle out to the 45 and going to be wrapped up at the 48-yard line by Maverick Reams. Gain of 10 on the play for Hunter Barnes. It'll be a
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The Best Award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Hello, friends. I'm L.G. Puckett with Puckett's Pond. I'm a professional numismatist and a 60-year member of A&A. I'm a strong buyer and collector of coins, gold, silver, and precious metals. If you want to buy, sell, trade, or pawn, then come on in and visit my money museum. It's in the back of Puckett's Furniture. I've got
Ready to start the second half here between Overton County and Fentress County in this junior division matchup as we come back to Phil Marshall. Overton County Outlaws football here on Overton Events as Fentress County will kick off to start the second half. So Fentress County to kick off for the first time as they'll bring out their kicker, number 34, to kick for the Bulldogs. That is Alex Cooper. To kick off, Cooper, short kick, will be fielded at the 42-yard line by Kaufman. Kaufman gets a block on the edge. He's across midfield to the 45, to the 40, down the sideline, still inbounds at the 25, at the 20, and all the way down to the 18-yard line, make it the 17-yard line, goes Gage Kaufman on the kickoff return for the Outlaws to set them up inside the red zone to get this second half started on a big-time kickoff return for Gage Kaufman. 132 yards of total offense in the first half for Overton County, 121 on the ground, 11 in the air for the Outlaws. They're being led in rushing by Maverick Reams. Big first half, 3 carries, 81 yards for Reams to give him the number there to lead the Overton County rushers. Gage Kaufman, 3 carries, 49 yards and a touchdown. 1 carry, 2 yards for Turner Klaus. 2 carries minus 1 yard for Jaden Birdsong. 2 carries minus 10 yards for Easton Holland. Holland will take the snap. Fakes will pitch out to Reams. Reams hit right at the line of scrimmage. Leans forward, might have gained a yard on the play. No gain on the play for Reams, they say. They will give him a yard gain on the play. Throwing the football, Easton Holland has completed 1 out of 4 on the day. No touchdowns, 2 interceptions in the first half. The 1 catch made by Jaden Birdsong for 11 yards. So it's 2nd and 9 here for Overton County. I don't think he really gained anything, but we'll call it 2nd and 10 on the play, so no gain for Reams. Holland will take the snap. He'll hand off to Klaus. Quick burst up the middle, gets him inside the 15, down to the 13-yard line. Going to be a gain of 4 on the play for Turner Klaus and set up a 3rd down and 6 now for Overton County. They're inside the 15, down to the 13-yard line. Overton County leading 8-0, scoring in the last 34.5 of that second half. They scored the touchdown. They got possession with 34.5 to play in the second quarter and punched it in with 5 seconds to go. Klaus going to be wrapped up in the backfield, though, as a good defensive stop there by Weston Mullenix for Fentress County. A loss of a yard on the play for Turner Klaus. Will set up a 4th down and 7, and Overton County going to keep the offense in there from the 14-yard line. They've got to get to the 7-yard line for the first down. Still an area where they could have the run-pass option here, but more of a passing down on 4th and 7. Reams and Klaus in the backfield. Smith, the wide receiver, to the left. Birdsong to the right. Has a height advantage on the defensive back over there in one-on-one coverage. They'll hand off on the end around and wrapped up quickly is going to be Elijah Brogans on the carry for Overton County. And Brogans will lose 2 yards on the play. And it will be Fentress County taking over on downs after that loss on the end around. They scored the touchdown on that, but Fentress County able to make the play on that one and get a stop against Overton County. They'll take over at their own 17-yard line, where the Bulldogs will go on offense for the first time in the second half. We'll talk about their first half offense after this first play. Started by Ty Collier, the quarterback. He started at tailback, came in and replaced the starting quarterback. Handoff going to go to Barnes, and Barnes hit and brought down in the backfield by Turner Klaus. Klaus in there to make the stop. They'll say he got ahead for a couple of yards. Watching through the binoculars, sometimes that fools you a little bit, but he'll gain a couple on the play. 41 yards in the first half for Fentress County, all on the ground. Hunter Barnes, the leading rusher, with 41 yards in the first half. 8 yards for Knox Sales. 1 yard for Xander Hammonds. Minus 8 yards rushing for Ty Collier to give them their total of 41. Now with that carry, Barnes up to 43 yards on the ground for the Bulldogs. Just underway with the second half here in Livingston on a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Handoff will go to Barnes. Barnes hit in the backfield and tackled in the backfield. That's number 47 back there, Jackson Kilgore, wrapping him up right at the line of scrimmage. Penalty marker down on the play is going to be a dead ball, false start against Fentress County, so that'll back them up. It'll back them up to the 15-yard line, where it will be second down and 13 for Fentress County. As they'll be back behind the chains now. That'll let this aggressive Overton County defense have a chance to come after them here on 2nd and 13. Collier from the shotgun. He and Barnes talking about something there in the backfield. Collier snap is bobbled. It's loose, and I think Barnes will fall on it and keep possession for Fentress County. He will fall on it. It'll stay with the Bulldogs as that one, the center, kind of hit it off his leg. It looked like trying to snap that one, and Barnes able to fall on it quickly for Fentress County to keep possession. Halfway through this third quarter, Overton County leading by a score of 8-0 here in this junior matchup. Collier, high snap, able to pull it down, hands off Barnes. Barnes gets outside. Barnes to the edge. Barnes has a first down the sideline to the 40 and out of bounds over on the far sideline. Gage Kaufman there to make the stop for Overton County, but not before a good run for Barnes. 28 yards for Hunter Barnes on the carry. First down in the second half for Fentress County. Barnes now 8 carries, 71 yards for the Bulldogs, and they have it 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line. Started to say a moment ago, just a Chamber of Commerce day here today at Tom Davis Memorial Stadium for this final matchup in the Middle Tennessee Youth Football Conference regular season. Playoffs begin next Saturday up at Monterey. The junior division teams will play at either 11 or 12:30 next Saturday at Monterey High School, right in the middle of the day. Collier hands off to Sales. Sales hit in the backfield and brought down on a good stop again by Jackson Kilgore. Briar Nelson in there to help him out, and Sales is going to be tackled for no gain on the play to set up a 2nd and 10 now for Fentress County. 2nd and 10 from their 43-yard line. 3.5 to play in the third quarter. Overton County took the opening kick and returned it all the way down to the 19-yard line, but the Fentress County defense able to hold them and take over on downs, now trying to capitalize on that defensive stop. They forced 3 turnovers in the first half, but the Overton County defense still hasn't given up any points. Collier will take the snap. Might have been motion there. He'll hand off to Barnes, and Kaufman going to just wrap him up there. As helping out on the stop is Turner Klaus along with Maddox Bilbrey. Barnes is going to pick up about 4 on the carry and set up a 3rd down and 6 now for Fentress County as we are down to 2.5 to play in the third quarter. Still probably 2-down territory here for the Bulldogs, as they have shown they will go for it in the middle of the field as they went on a 4th and 8 from the 45-yard line back in the first half. So they probably got 2 downs to pick up this first down unless they lose a lot of yardage on this play. Collier takes the snap. He's rolling out, has pressure. He's going to be sacked. There to get him is Jackson Kilgore. Back in the backfield, a 5-yard loss for Collier, and Overton County has a player slow to get up. As over there on the far side is Jonathan Melton. A little slow to get up. Block in the back. That's going to be declined, I would think. And they'll take the sack, I believe. It is declined. It'll be a loss of 5 on the play for Kilgore. And it will set up a 4th down and 11 now for Fentress County. So 4th and 11 as Melton stays in there. And they'll have to punt it away now, as we said, with the loss, as Xander Hammonds comes in to punt. Birdsong and Reams deep to receive the punt. Hammonds will kick this one away. Birdsong going to field it at the 41, where Overton County will take over after the punt. They'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 41. They take over with 1:51 to play in the third quarter. Leading by a score of 8-0, the Outlaws have their second possession of this second half from here at the 41-yard line. They've moved the football pretty effectively, as Overton County just haven't been able to punch it in the end zone more than once today so far in this game. But anytime these two get together, you know it's going to be an intense matchup, has been so far, as both these teams playing some pretty good football here in this matchup. First place on the line in this division, as the Outlaws trying to go unbeaten in the regular season. They'll send Birdsong in motion. There's a lateral back to Reams. Reams just lowers his head, picks up a couple of yards. It'll be a rush on the play for Maverick Reams. Gain of 2 to set up a 2nd and 8 now for Overton County. Maverick approaching 100 yards rushing on the day, 84 yards on 5 carries, so a good average for Reams. That would be what? About a 18-yard average per carry. 17, I guess. Close to it. End around to Kaufman. Kaufman has blockers. Kaufman to the 45, to the 50. Gage to the 45. Still inbounds. Finally pushed out of bounds at the 33-yard line, as it will be a good run for Gage Kaufman. He'll pick up 24 and a 1st down for Overton County, as he's over 70 yards rushing on the day. Their first down of the second half, as that end around has been very effective with the Outlaws. They're playing today without Caden Massengale. Just notice that, as he is on the sideline, not dressed today. So that's one of their running backs that I'm sure they're missing in this matchup with Fentress County. He is on the sideline, but not in pads. Holland going to hand off to Brogans on the end around. Brogans across the 30, spun down at the 28-yard line on a tackle there by Ty Collier. No gain on the play, though. Maybe a gain of a yard for Brogans. And it'll set up a 2nd and 9, and that's the end of the third quarter. After 3 complete, it is Overton County 8, Fentress County 0.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The Best Award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Hello, friends. I'm L.G. Puckett with Puckett's Pond. I'm a professional numismatist and a 60-year member of A&A. I'm a strong buyer and collector of coins, gold, silver, and precious metals. If you want to buy, sell, trade, or pawn, then come on in and visit my money museum. It's in the back of Puckett's Furniture. I've got
State Farm Insurance, Overton County Outlaws football here on Overton Events. 2nd and 9 for the Outlaws to start the fourth quarter. Holland going to fake the jet sweep, and Holland will keep it, and he's going to be tackled for a loss. Well read there by Hunter Barnes. There to make the stop will be a loss of 4 on the play for Easton Holland. That'll put him back behind the chains with a 3rd and 13 facing the Outlaws now from the 31-yard line. Got to get down to the 18 for the first down. 2 downs to pick up that first down, though. That'll get the clock started here in the second half, or in the fourth quarter. Outlaws in no hurry with the 8-0 lead. This defense has played very well for Overton County tonight. 3rd down and long here, though. Holland rolling out. Holland gets around the edge. Holland now stiff arms the defender, but they're going to tackle him for a big loss. That's number 22 back there, Knox Sales. Tackling Holland all the way back at the 42-yard line. That's a loss of 11 on the play for Holland. And now they may have to punt the football away, and they will. I think they'll punt the football here with Overton County, as they'll send the punt team on 4th and long and play field position with Gage Kaufman coming in to punt for the first time. Deep to receive the punt is Ty Collier along with Knox Sales. Kaufman will punt this one away. Sales will make the over-the-shoulder catch at the 23-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for Fentress County. There's still only a 1-score lead for Overton County as the Bulldogs get possession here, as they have it. 1st and 10 at their own 23. It's a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, so Fentress County would have to make a couple of plays to be able to tie this one up. They try to run the clock, but they haven't seen them up in the booth. Now they get it started. Collier from the shotgun. They'll move the tight end over to the left side. Collier will take the snap. He'll hand off to the running back, and he's going to be tackled for a loss, as making the carry is Barnes. Coming in there to make the stop for Overton County is Jace Elliott, just knifing in there to tackle Barnes for a loss of 2 on the play. Elliott from that linebacker spot, just grabbing the toe of the shoe, and they bring him down for a loss of 2 to set up a 2nd and 12 now for Fentress County. Second and 12 for the Bulldogs. Back to the line of scrimmage. Collier takes the snap. He'll hand off to Sales. Runs through a tackle in the backfield, but can't get away from the second one. In there finishing him off is Gage Kaufman. The player that slowed him down was Briar Nelson, but Kaufman going to tackle him for a loss of a couple on the play, and Fentress County will take a timeout as that carry going to set them up with a 3rd down and 15, they'll call it, as it moves them back to the 18-yard line. Let's take a moment to thank our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. Compliments of a Wildcat fan. State Farm Insurance, Phil Marshall, 1806 Barbecue, Puckett's Family Dentistry, Livingston Rental Center, Smith's Septic Service. As we'll thank those in just a moment. We'll be back here to Livingston Academy right after this. It's 3rd and 14 for Fentress County coming out of the timeout. Collier bobbles the snap. He's got pressure, throws, it's intercepted. Birdsong will pick it off at the 25. Birdsong to the 20. Lowers his head and takes it down to the 18-yard line. Jaden Birdsong with the interception. Second interception of the game thrown by Ty Collier, and Overton County will force their second turnover on defense, and they'll take over at the 17-yard line of Fentress County. As Collier on that 3rd and long tried to throw it downfield, and Birdsong, that safety just playing center field, able to pick it off and get the interception for Overton County. Center for Overton County is number 69. That's Maddox Bilbrey, as Kaufman going to run that end around again. He'll get to the 15, inside the 10, and push down of bounds at about the 8-yard line. He'll be about a yard shy of the first down. Other offensive lineman for Livingston in this matchup. Number 10 out there at left guard. That is, rather not number 10 on the offensive line. We'll check those. It is number 10 as a striper. I'm not sure who that is, as the handoff will be fumbled. It's loose. Let's see who's got it. I think Overton County has fallen on it. And they will. It'll be number 77 on the recovery there. Liam Flowers making a big-time recovery as the exchange between the quarterback and running back just dropped, and Flowers able to fall on it and keep possession for the Outlaws, and they have it 3rd and 2. And we don't have a 10. If you're a striper, I guess you can wear the same number as a back, but we don't have a number for that right guard there. Holland hands off to Klaus. Klaus has a first down, takes it inside the 5, down to the 4-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play for Turner Klaus, and a 1st and goal for Overton County. They've got it 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. We told you on the far side is number 69 at right tackle, Maddox Bilbrey. The left tackle is number 77, Liam Flowers. The left guard is number 47. That is Jackson Kilgore. The center is number 96, Briar Nelson. Handoff will go to Klaus, and he'll walk in for the 4-yard touchdown for Turner Klaus. Big score right there, exactly halfway through this 4th quarter. The Outlaws take a 2-possession lead and salt this one away here against Fentress County. They get the interception by Jaden Birdsong. Both scores coming off interceptions, as Easton Holland got one late in the first half. They turned that into points quickly. Now they do so with the Jaden Birdsong interception. Overton County turned it over 3 times in the first half, but their defense gave up no points. That's been the difference so far in this game, and Overton County tries to add to a 14-0 lead. Holland to throw for the 2-point conversion. It's dropped, and it is no good. So with 4 minutes exactly to play in the 4th quarter, it's Overton County 14, Fentress County 0.
Hello, friends. Josh Ford with Puckett's Furniture since 1954. As you know, Puckett's has been in continuous operation for over 68 years, selling high-end quality brands to thousands of families throughout Middle Tennessee. Did you know we have a low price guarantee? If within 30 days of your purchase,
Gage Kaufman to kick off for Overton County. Kaufman, pretty good kick here, fielded at the 27-yard line, to the 30, to the 35, to the 40. Open field for the return man, but he's chased down by Easton Holland. They're wrapping up number 9 for Fentress County. That is Tuff Jones on the return, and Easton Holland making a touchdown-saving tackle there for Overton County at the 42-yard line, as Fentress County able to get the big kickoff return and set it up to start this drive inside Overton County territory down at the Outlaw 42. But time, a huge factor in this one, as that second score by Overton County has put them out 14-0 here in this fourth quarter. And Fentress County, the pressure on their offense now, who has not been able to generate a lot of offense. 67 yards of offense in the game for Fentress County. And they have brought back in number 5, Tucker Hamby, at the quarterback spot. And with the change there, they are going to have to take a timeout. So they'll call it with 3:51 to play in the fourth quarter. It's Overton County 14, Fentress County 0.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The Best Award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
County taking the timeout as they come back on the field now with 1st and 10 from the Overton County 42-yard line. Hamby back in there. He'll hand off to Collier, who's moved to the tailback spot. Collier off the right side will take it inside the 40. They'll keep him in bounds as Holland over there to force him out of bounds, along with Jace Elliott. Gain of 4 on the play for Ty Collier, as they go back to that power I formation that they started the game in. Clock continues to run as we're under 3.5 to play in the fourth quarter. Fentress County going to huddle up on 2nd and 4 from the 36-yard line of Overton County. Hamby under center will take the snap. He'll hand off to a new running back there. On the carry is number 13, Hunter Beatty. With the carry, he's wrapped up by Gage Kaufman after a gain of about 4 on the first carry of the night for Beatty, and it's going to set up a 3rd down and a long 2 now for Fentress County. 3rd and a long 2 for the Bulldogs, just inside the 35-yard line of Overton County. But the Outlaws getting that interception and taking it in to score has made this a completely different looking game here in this one. Hamby will hand off to Collier. Collier off the right side will be close to a 1st down as he's wrapped up by Elliott. I think he'll get his 1st down. We'll wait and see. Now he's a little bit shy of the 1st down is Collier. Gain of about 1.5 yards, and it's 4th down and 1 now for Fentress County. 4th and 1 from the 33-yard line. They don't quite have to get to the 32-yard line for the 1st down. Big play here with 1:55 to play in the fourth quarter. Hamby moves the tight end to the right side. He'll take the snap. He'll hand off to the tailback, and he'll pick up the 1st down. Will Hunter Beatty, as Beatty will gain a couple. Tackle made by Overton County's Jackson Kilgore, but Beatty will move the chains on the second 1st down of the drive. for the Bulldogs as they move it down to the 31-yard line, maybe the 32, where it's 1st and 10 Bulldogs, but time becoming a factor as we move under a minute and a half to play in the fourth quarter. Hamby hands off Collier on a little stretch play, and Collier going to be hit immediately and wrapped up immediately as the Outlaws converge there with Kilgore and Kaufman there to make the stop. Gain of a yard on the play for Collier. And it'll set up a 2nd and 9 now for Fentress County. Just outside the 30. Under a minute to play now in the game. Fentress County has 2 timeouts. They're not using them. They hand off to Beatty. And Beatty going to be tackled for a loss by Jaden Birdsong. Beatty will lose 3. Back to the 34-yard line. And it'll set up a 3rd down and 12 now for Fentress County. They have to snap it one more time if they don't choose to try to use their timeouts here as we move under 30 seconds to play now in the game. Senior division game ready to get started. Just a few minutes after this one's wrapped up. Hamby will hand off to Collier. Collier tries to bounce it outside. Can't get away from Maverick Reams on a good open field tackle for Overton County. It'll be a loss of 5 on the play, and that should end it as the clock runs with 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and the horn will sound, and that's your final score. Overton County 14, Fentress County 0. The Outlaws finish the regular season 6-0. They'll be the number 1 seed on this side of the playoffs coming up next week as they'll play up in Monterey at Monterey High School to open the playoffs in defense of their multi-time champions as the Outlaws close out the season 6-0 in the junior division, winning 14-0. We'll have the senior division coming up right after this.
Hello, friends. Josh Ford with Puckett's Furniture since 1954. As you know, Puckett's has been in continuous operation for over 68 years, selling high-end quality brands to thousands of families.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The Best Award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Contact local agent Phil Marshall for your personal price plan today.
We move now to the senior division matchup. The Outlaws won the toss. They have deferred to the second half as they will kick off to start this second half as they await to come out on the field. This also like the first two matchups for first place on this side in the division. For Fentress County, they come in 5-0 into this matchup. Overton County comes in 4-1 as we get ready for this matchup. The Outlaws are coached by head coach Michael Hayes. He's assisted by Joe Smith, Andy Gray, Josh Cravens, Josh Mansell, Jerry Cravens, and Roy Sales, the assistants for Overton County. For Fentress County, they are coached by Gabe Beatty. He's assisted by Dustin Garrett, Travis Qualls, and Michael Beatty. For the Bulldogs, as the Outlaws to kick off to get this one started. Kicking off will be number 42, Elijah Armfield Cagle for Overton County. To kick, Fentress County will drop deep. Number 2, Slater Matthews, and number 10, Aiden Cook. It's an onside kick to start, and Fentress County has recovered. So Overton County rolling the dice early, going for the onside kick, and Patrick Linder will fall on it for Fentress County to get possession at the Overton County 49-yard line. So the Outlaws trying the onside kick. Fentress County able to go out and play it before it went 10 yards, so they could touch it, but Overton County couldn't at that point. The live football after it was touched by Fentress County, but they're able to fall on it, get possession at the Overton County 49. Quarterback for Fentress County is number 23. That is Drake Garrett for the Bulldogs. Running back, number 2, Slater Matthews. As the fullback is number 20, Hunter Beatty. They'll start 1st and 10 as the quarterback will try to keep it. He'll try to bounce it outside, cuts it up the middle. It's going to be a short gain there before the tackle made by Overton County. There to make the stop is Colton Watzel. But the carry by Drake Garrett picking up 3. Sets up a 2nd and 7 now for Fentress County. As Garrett with the carry to get this one started. He wanted to go right up the middle, but Overton County had that bottled up, tried to bounce it outside, picks up a short gain. Now the quarterback is number 6 there for Fentress County. They'll bring a man in motion. They'll hand it on the jet sweep. Going around the right side, tackle made there. Overton County's number 17, that is Colin Westmoreland, bringing down Slater Matthews on the jet sweep. Matthews going to pick up about 3 on the carry to set up a 3rd and 4 now for Fentress County. Number 6 is Colleen Collier for the Bulldogs. So he is the quarterback right now. They started with number 23, Drake Garrett, under center. Collier now. As movement there, and Overton County may have jumped, and I think they did. Yep, offsides against Overton County, so that'll give Fentress County the first down by way of the penalty. It was 3rd and 4. The 5-yard penalty will move it down to the 39-yard line, 38-yard line, where it will be 1st and 10 Fentress County, their first down of this game. They move it to the 38. Collier under center. Bring a man in motion. They'll fake it to him. They'll hand it to the tailback, just trying to find somewhere to run. Off that right side is Hunter Beatty. Tackle made by Overton County's Colin Westmoreland. As Beatty going to pick up 3 on the carry. His first carry of the night, as they've used several different ball carriers already, has Fentress County. That's the 3rd player to carry the football. 2nd and 7 here for the Bulldogs. As they'll break the huddle. Collier under center. We'll go with Kaline as the name. I apologize if I'm not pronouncing it correctly. Double wing. They'll hand off to the wing back coming from right to left. He's hit and he's wrapped up by number 37. That is Tucker Hargis making the stop on Drake Garrett. Garrett will gain 3 on the carry, and will set up a 3rd down and 4 again for Fentress County. So they've been very consistent. Each play they have ran, they've picked up 3 yards. They've had 4 plays, 4 3-yard runs for Fentress County. So the old saying, 3 yards in a cloud of dust, they believe in that up in Jamestown. As Collier. Overton County moved again. No flag, though. Collier stands up. Now we'll bring the man in motion. They'll fake the handoff. They'll give it to the fullback, and he's wrapped up. Ran into big number 92, Cade Reagan, just standing up Hunter Beatty. Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play for Beatty as Reagan just met him in the hole and stopped him right there to set up a 4th and 4. Now for Fentress County from the Overton County 32-yard line. Possession down here for the Outlaws defense. Try to get the football for their offense for the first time tonight. Opening kickoff, an onside kick recovered by Fentress County at the Overton County 49. Now a possession down here for the Fentress County offense. Collier sets him down. He'll bring a man in motion. A lot of motion as they hand off to the wingback coming through, and he'll have the 1st down, taking it inside the 20, down to the 17-yard line. Is going to go number 23, Drake Garrett. Gain of 15 on the play for Garrett, and a 1st down for Fentress County, their 2nd 1st down of this drive. We're halfway through the 1st quarter. No score here in this senior matchup. 1st place on the line. The winner of this one will win the division, will be the number 1 seed on this side of the playoff bracket. As Collier will take the snap. Again, that motion offense on the double wing. They'll hand it to the wingback coming from left to right this time, and he's wrapped up quickly in there to make the stop for Overton County is Colden Weitzel along with Colin Westmoreland as they'll bring down Slater Matthews after a gain of a yard on the play by Matthews. Will set up a 2nd and 9 now for Fentress County. That double wing formation, you see it a lot in high school football. It's very complicated, but they're running it pretty well as you've got all that motion happening with the fullback and the 2 wingbacks on each side. And they handle the ball pretty well, does Kaline Collier. Collier, that's just straight end around here as Garrett will bounce it outside. Garrett cuts it inside, still on his feet, finally brought down at the 2-yard line as Overton County over there to make a touchdown-saving tackle for the Outlaws is number 56 there for Overton County. That is Briar Hutchinson making the stop there at the 1-yard line. 14-yard gain, though, for Garrett to set up a 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. 1st and goal for the Bulldogs as they're knocking on the door with 2:20 to play here. We approach 2:20 to play in the 1st quarter. Collier under center. Takes the snap. He'll hand off to the fullback, and he'll score the touchdown from a yard out. Hunter Beatty taking it in the end zone to put Fentress County on top with 2:12 to play in the 1st quarter. As they recover the onside kick, march at 49 yards, and go in front 6-0 with the conversion attempt coming. They'll line it up right in the middle of the field there at the 3-yard line. Trying to add to this 6-0 advantage. Collier will keep it. He wants to throw. He's got a man in the back of the end zone, but it's overthrown as he tried to hit Garrett, and incomplete on the conversion attempt. So with 2:12 to play in the 1st quarter, it is Fentress County 6, Overton County 0. We'll have the Fentress County kick right after this.
Hello, friends. Are you in the market for a new mattress or bedroom suit? Puckett's Furniture is your Tempur-Pedic and Sealy Posturepedic mattress dealer. Take advantage of Puckett's low price guarantee, plus up to 80% off of our Jameson solid latex mattress sets, putting thousands of dollars in your pocket. Queen mattress.
Fentress County to kick off. They'll try an onside kick. That takes a big hop, and Overton County will pick it up. As on the return for Overton County is Colden Watzel for the Outlaws, as Fentress County trying the onside kick with Jack Prouty. Got a good bounce on it, took a high hop, but Watzel able to field it over his shoulder, and Overton County will start with the good field position after the onside kick attempt by Fentress County. So both teams trying the onside kick with their first kickoff, and Overton County will have the football for the first time, trailing 6-0. Logan Sales, the quarterback for the Outlaws. As they had 12 men in the huddle, they let them get away with it. Now they're going to count to make sure they've got 11. I think they'll throw the flag. They may only have 10 out there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think they've only got 10 players. Let's see, 5 offensive linemen. Snap to Sales. Sales wanting to run. Sales in trouble. He's going to be tackled for a loss. He'll lose a yard on the play. I still don't think they've got enough players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They've only got. Now they'll get the 11th man out there. Number 18 checking in. Cash Klaus coming in for the Outlaws. It's 2nd and 11 now for Overton County from the 46-yard line. So it might be a break right there that they only lost a yard on that play. They've got 4 wide. Does Overton County split out wide to the right? Jeremiah Brown and Tucker Hargis. Couple of receivers to the top side. We'll get them in just a moment. Sales will take the snap. Sales has some pressure. He's throwing deep down the near sideline, overthrown and incomplete, and the man was wide open. Tucker Hargis had gotten wide open down this sideline. Pass sailed on Sales, though, as Hargis was behind the defender there. They'd love to have a chance to have that one back, as they'd gotten what they wanted. Now they face a 3rd and 11. Coming out of the lineup, Tristan Watzel. Coming in to replace him is number 17, Colin Westmoreland. They're going to line up in a bunch formation here on the near side. Sales drops the snap, picks it up. Sales in trouble, and he's going to be tackled for a loss. Bobbled the exchange from center, got it back, but then there was nowhere for him to go as the defense was already there after the time it took to reach down and pick it up. And it'll be a 4th down and 12 now for Overton County. Will they punt it, or will they go for it from just outside the 45-yard line? They're going to punt it away, as coming on to punt is number 14, Tristan Watzel. Watzel to punt. Here is Fentress County. A couple of players deep to receive. Watzel will have it fielded at about the 33-yard line by Alexander DeGarmo for Fentress County. And the Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10 with 37 seconds to play in the first quarter, with Fentress County leading 6-0 here in the first half. 1st and 10 Bulldogs. A little longer field to work with, but still pretty good starting field position at their own 33. And before they snap it, they're not going to snap it. I don't think they have to. With the game clock running down, no, they're going to take a timeout. Now they'll wind the clock again, as I don't think anybody's took a timeout. The press box just stopped the clock for some reason. The 40-second clock was under the time needed, so Fentress County just going to let it run down, and we'll reach the end of the first quarter. After one complete, it is Fentress County 6, Overton County 0. We'll have the second quarter coming up in just right after this.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The BEST Award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
State Farm Insurance Overton County Outlaws football here on Overton Events. We start the second quarter of this senior division matchup. Power backfield for Fentress County as they try to bounce it outside, and that's a good stop over there on the far side by Colin Westmoreland. There to wrap up Drake Garrett. No gain on the play for Garrett. We'll set up a 2nd and 10 now for Fentress County as Westmoreland just set that edge and didn't give Garrett a chance to cut inside, and Colin will make the stop. Might have lost a half a yard on the play, so it's 2nd and a little longer than 10 for the first down for Fentress County. Again, that full house backfield behind Collier. Collier going to hand to Garrett again. Garrett tries the left side. Good run here across the 45 to midfield. Drake Garrett down the sideline to the 30, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Drake Garrett, going 66 yards on the touchdown, and he's over 100 yards rushing in this first half. That's 101 on the ground today for Drake Garrett as he goes 66 yards for the touchdown with 7:09 to play in the second quarter, and Fentress County moves in front 12-0 over Overton County. So Fentress County with the long run by Drake Garrett. They went from that double wing formation to a power I formation, and Garrett with a couple of blockers in front of him, able to go 66 yards for the touchdown for the Bulldogs, and he's over 100 yards on 6 carries and scores his first touchdown of the game. Now Collier going to line him up for the conversion attempt. In the backfield with him at the tailback spot is Beatty. Collier wanting to throw, and it's going to be incomplete, dropped in the end zone by Winstead Beatty, and the conversion attempt fails. So with 7:07 now to play in the second quarter, it is Fentress County 12, Overton County 0. Back right after this.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The BEST Award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Overton County, though, is fielding it. There on that front line for the Outlaws is Elijah Armfield Cagle. And Overton County will take over at the Fentress County 49. So again, Fentress County, all 3 kickoffs so far in this game have been onside kick attempts. Nobody's kicked it deep yet in this matchup. And Overton County will take over on the Fentress County side of the field, 1st and 10 at the Fentress County 49. Sales back out there for the Outlaws. Ryder Story, the center for Overton County. Excuse me, he's one of the linemen. The center is number 99, Braxton Ray. Power backfield here. That snap drop. Sales will pick it up. Logan bounces outside. He's got a first down. Sales down the sideline. And he is out of bounds at the 33-yard line. They'll say he stepped out of bounds, but a 16-yard run for Logan Sales will move the chains for the Outlaws, and they'll have it 1st and 10 at the Fentress County 33-yard line. Sales took a busted play and turned it into a positive gain as he thought he'd stayed in bounds. The official says no, and it's a 1st and 10 Outlaws at the Fentress County 33. 1st and 10 Overton County. As Logan Sales with the long run for the Outlaws. Trying to cut into this 12-0 Fentress County advantage. A lot of football to be played here in this first half. As Sales with that bunch formation to the right. Sales will take the snap. They'll run it right up the middle with Mathis. Mathis going to be tripped up inside the 30-yard line as he'll lean forward down to the 28. Mathis, it's Mansell. Lucas Mansell picking up 5 yards on the carry. His first carry of the day as he takes it down to the 28. It'll be a 2nd and 5 now for Overton County. 2nd and 5 from the Outlaws inside the 30-yard line. 6.5 to play first half with Fentress County leading 12-0. Overton County trying to get back in this one. Sales under center. Will take the snap. He'll hand off to Mansell. Dropped it. Ball is loose. It's still loose, and Fentress County will recover it. The fumble recovered by Slater Matthews. And the turnover by Overton County, their first of the game, will give it to Fentress County at the 32-yard line. Bulldogs will take over at the 32 after the first turnover, and Overton County is going to take a timeout. They'll call it with 6:13 to play in the first half. The clock's running as I don't think anybody's noticed that. They do now at 6:09, so they'll stop the clock there. But the turnover by Overton County is going to give it back to Fentress County as we'll take a moment to thank our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. The Muscle Factory, Exit Rocky Top Realty, Walnut Grove Church of Christ, E.B. Gray Jewelry and Gifts, Willow Grove Marina, Lucky Red Stables, Wascon Incorporated, Maynard's Auto Sales, R&M Family Pharmacy, Farmers Insurance Rick Savage, Overton County News, Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands, Livingston Family Healthcare, Livingston Dairy Queen, Bullseye Security, Livingston Regional Hospital, First Church of Livingston, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Jerry's IGA, Highway Tire, Puckett's Furniture, State Farm Insurance Phil Marshall, compliments of a Wildcat Band, 1806 Barbecue, Puckett's Family Dentistry, Livingston Rental Center, Milton Rains and Family, People's Bank and Trust Company, Farley and Sons Construction and Excavation, Farm Bureau Insurance, Highway 111 Deli, Livingston Dance Studio, and Smith Septic Service, our sponsors here on Overton Events. The Bulldogs, after the turnover, have it 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line. They'll start there after getting a big stop, forcing that turnover, recovering it with Slater Matthews in that full house backfield behind Collier. They'll hand to Garrett. Same play he scored on a moment ago, and Garrett's in the open field again. Garrett to the 50. A little stutter step. Runs through a tackle at the 35, and Garrett, can Sales chase him down? He cannot. Garrett will dive into the end zone for the touchdown for Fentress County as he'll go 68 yards on this one to score the touchdown for the Bulldogs. Back-to-back long touchdown runs for Drake Garrett. This one coming with 5:51 to play in the first half as he'll go 68 yards, 7 carries, 169 yards, 2 touchdowns now for Drake Garrett. And the Bulldogs extend the lead to 18-0. And we'll attempt the conversion now. Kaline Collier under center will take the snap. He'll give it to the fullback going straight ahead. And is he in? He is. The 1-point conversion run is good for Hunter Beatty. So with 5:57 to play in the second quarter, your new score, Fentress County 19, Overton County 0. Back to Livingston in just a moment. Kicking off for Fentress County is Jack Prouty. Prouty again, they're going to attempt the onside kick. That one fielded in the air. Overton County is over there fielding the onside kick is Jeremiah Brown for Overton County. So again, the Outlaws will have good starting field position. They will start on their side of the field, but all the way up at the 49-yard line, where the Outlaws will have it 1st and 10. 1st and 10 from their own 49, but a pretty big hill to climb right now as Fentress County able to get the turnover, stop a drive by Overton County, and go up 19-0 on the second long run by Drake Garrett. We had him going 66 yards, then 68 yards on back-to-back carries, and less than a minute and a half to put them in front 19-0, 169 yards in the first half on 7 carries. Sales going to hand to Mansell. Mansell off the right side. He breaks the tackle at the 45 to the 40. Lucas down to the 31 where he's brought down there. A 20-yard run for Lucas Mansell to pick up the first down for the Outlaws and take it into Fentress County territory down to the 31. They'll move the chains there as Mansell takes it forward. Just need to get a score as Overton County. They will kick off to start the second half, so you want to put something on the board here late in the second quarter if you can. We're down to 5.5 to play in the second quarter. Fentress County leading 19-0. Our first game got started with a 53-6 Fentress County Peewee win, and the Overton County Juniors won 14-0, and the game wrapped up just a little bit ago. Sales will hand off to Mansell. Mansell off the left side. Lucas has a first down, takes it inside the 20, cuts it back. Now trying to find somewhere to run. Will be brought down at the 18-yard line. 13-yard run for Lucas Mansell there, and he'll move the chains again as it'll be 1st and 10 Overton County down at the 18. They didn't go to him early, but now Lucas Mansell on a couple of big runs has them inside the red zone. Down at the 18-yard line for the Outlaws. Sales gets the play call from the near sideline. They'll break the huddle. They'll run it from the hash mark on the right side. Wide side of the field is this near side as Sales and Mansell talking about something there in the offensive backfield. Wide receiver over here is Overton County's Tristan Weitzel. Handoff will go to Mansell, trying to run it straight up the middle. Will be a short gain for Lucas there. Pickup of about 3 on the carry. We'll set up a 2nd and 7 now for Overton County as we're halfway through this second quarter with Fentress County leading 19-0 on a beautiful sunny Sunday afternoon. Haven't done any Sunday afternoon football in a long time. I think we had a Livingston Academy Bowl game on a Sunday afternoon once down in Baxter. That's about the only other time I can remember, and I'm not 100% sure that was on a Sunday afternoon. Sales up to the line of scrimmage on 2nd and 7. Sales hands off Mansell. Mansell off the right side. He'll take it and bounce it outside. Lucas to the 10, to the 5, to the pylon. Touchdown, Lucas Mansell. A big answer for the Outlaws as Mansell will punch it in from 16 yards out as he goes over 50 yards rushing, and the Outlaws trying to battle their way back into this one with 3:28 to play in the second quarter. As Mansell just bounces it outside. It was designed to go up the middle, and Lucas saw the wide side of the field open up and just outrun the player to the pylon and takes it in to score the touchdown. Now the conversion attempt coming for Overton County. They've cut it to 13, a chance to get closer. 1 point if you run it in, 2 points if you pass it in here on this conversion attempt. Sales. Under center. Will take the snap. He's going to fake the handoff. Sales with the naked bootleg, trying to get to the pylon, stretches it out, and stretches the ball over the goal line, and the conversion attempt is good by Logan Sales. 3:28 to play first half. New score, Fentress County 19, Overton County 7.
Hello, friends. Are you in the market for a new mattress or bedroom suit? Puckett's Furniture is your Tempur-Pedic and Sealy Posturepedic mattress dealer. Take advantage of Puckett's low price guarantee, plus up to 80% off of our Jameson solid latex mattress sets, putting thousands of dollars in your pocket. Queen mattress.
Braxton Ray to kick off for Overton County. Let's see if they go for an onside kick again. No, they'll kick it deep this time, will the Outlaws. Fielded at the 33, up to the 40, and wrapped up at the 42-yard line is going to be Slater Matthews on the return. Down there making the stop, Camden Staggs. For Overton County, helping out on the tackle was Jeremiah Brown, and Fentress County, pretty good starting field position at their own 42-yard line, but that score by Overton County is a big one there for the Outlaws to get them on the board and get a little momentum on their side. 3:23 to play in the first half. Outlaws still have all 3 timeouts. Fentress County has 2 timeouts. A lot of what will happen in this last 3+ minutes hinging on this one play right here. Kaylon Collier under center will take the snap. He'll hand off to Garrett. Garrett cuts it back inside and can't get away from Overton County's Tucker Hargis. Hargis there to wrap him up. It will be a 4-yard gain for Garrett, but Hargis with a good tackle there in the middle of the field. It's going to be a 2nd and 6 now for Fentress County. So the Bulldogs with a 4-yard gain on first down, move it up to the 46-yard line around the edge of the blue and white LA painted it on the middle of the field here at Livingston Academy. The Bulldogs take the snap. Speaking of the Wildcats, they've won 2 in a row now under head coach Mattenhauser, and they're at home on Friday night against York, their arch rival. They'll end around here to Matthews, and he's going to be tackled for a loss. Good job over there by number 17. That is Colin Westmoreland tackling Slater Matthews for a loss of a yard on the play and sets up a 3rd down and 6 now for Fentress County. 3rd down and closer to 7 after that loss. So a big play here for both sides. If Overton County can get the stop, they could use a timeout and get the football back with just under 2 minutes to play in the half. Collier looks over to his head coach over on the far side, using as much time as they can. They'll bring Garrett in motion on the wing back around. They'll hand to Garrett. Garrett bounces it outside. Garrett to the 45. Cuts back, spins, trying to get away from Sales. Can't do so as Logan going to wrap him up right at the 25-yard line. So a 31-yard run there for Drake Garrett. He's over 200 yards rushing on the night, as that puts him at 204, and it's a 1st down for Fentress County inside Overton County territory. They say he went out of bounds at the 26. Did Garrett? Clock stopped with 1:34. No, it is Rain. He stayed in bounds as they start it back now. We're under 1.5 minutes to play in the first half. Fentress County gets the football to start the second half as Collier will bring Matthews in motion. They'll hand it to him. Gets a block on the edge from Garrett. Matthews to the 20. Chased down by Mansell, though, short of the first down. Gain of 8 on the carry for Slater Matthews, and it'll be a 2nd and 2 now for Fentress County as we move under a minute to play in the first half. 2nd and 2 Bulldogs. Clock still rolling here. Nobody using any timeouts here late in the half. They're down to the 18-yard line is Fentress County. Collier sets him down, brings Matthews in motion. They'll hand it up the middle to the fullback, and he's wrapped up by Braxton Ray. Good push, though, by Hunter Beatty to get forward for a 5-yard gain and move the chains as Beatty able to pick up 5, and it'll move the football down to the 13-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10 Fentress County. The Bulldogs will take the timeout with 34 seconds to play in the first half, leading 19-7. We'll be back right after this.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The Best Award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Timeout taken by Fentress County as they pick up the first down inside the 15-yard line, down to the 13 for the Bulldogs. It's 1st and 10 at the 13. They're working on Tristan Weitzel over on the near sideline. Here's they're taking the right shoe off. Handoff going to go to the fullback, and he's wrapped up at the 10-yard line. That's a good open field tackle right there. Overton County's Colden Weitzel making the stop on Hunter Beatty. Beatty going to get down to the 10-yard line, but a penalty marker down on the play is going to go against Fentress County. It's going to be a false start against the Bulldogs, and it'll back them up to the 22-yard line. So the dead ball foul, false start. That's a huge call right there as they were knocking on the door was Fentress County, and that backs them back out to the 22, and they'll wind the clock, and Fentress County will use another timeout. They'll take it with 27 seconds to play in the first half. That's their second timeout, I believe, maybe their third timeout. It shows 2 on the board. I don't think they can have that many left. But right now, 27 seconds to play in the first half with Fentress County leading by a score of 19-7 and driving here. They will get the football to start the second half as Overton County went for the onside kick to start the game. They couldn't recover, and Fentress County able to go in and score. Then the Outlaws, just a little bit ago, sees Lucas Mansell take the football in to score the touchdown to get Overton County on the board for the first time. It's a 12-point lead for Fentress County here in this first half. We've got grade school soccer coming up for you on Monday night as it's 8th grade night for Coach Derek Copeland and his junior Lady Wildcats soccer team. Join us here on Overton Events for the coverage of that one. Game set to start at 6 o'clock on Monday night. Then Tuesday night, we've got junior high football as the Overton County Junior Wildcats will be at home for 8th grade night. Join us for that at 5:30 for the 8th grade presentation. Then at 6:30, the game starts on Tuesday night. And off the top of my head, I can't remember who they play, but I do know they play on Tuesday night with the 8th grade activities at 5:30, the game at 6:30. Kaline Collier under center will take the snap. He'll hand it to Matthews on the end around with blockers. Matthews inside the 15, inside the 10, and brought down inside the 5-yard line. Is making the stop there is Colden Weitzel on a touchdown-saving tackle. Is he there far enough for the first down? Timeout taken by Fentress County. Not enough for the first down. A gain of 19 on the play for Matthews. And a timeout taken by Fentress County. We'll take it. 18 seconds to play. It is Fentress County 19, Overton County 7. We're in the first half. 18-7 Fentress County. It's 2nd and 1 for the Bulldogs from the 4-yard line. 18 seconds, just under 18 seconds to play in the first half as Fentress County trying to score late in the half. Collier saying something to Beatty. They're the tailback in this formation. Matthews in motion. Collier wanting to throw, has pressure, throws it into the ground. As that pressure applied by Overton County's number 92 in there, draped all over the quarterback Collier. That is Cade Reagan. On the first pass attempt by Fentress County, falling incomplete. We'll set up a 3rd and 1 now for Fentress County with 14 seconds to play in the first half. That was a quick 3.6 seconds. Home clock operator got to be a little quicker than that, I think. 3rd and 1 for Fentress County. If you're on the road, you expect that a little bit. Collier to go under center. He'll bring Matthews in motion. Collier wants to throw again. It's going to be batted up in the air and broken up by Logan Sales. Sales knocks it away from Patrick Linder. And the incompletion going to set up a 4th and 1 now for Fentress County with 11 seconds to play in the second quarter. So Overton County with a chance to get a stop here on this 4th and 1 for the Outlaws and a chance to run a play at the end of the first half. Fentress County trying to throw the last couple of times, haven't been able to convert. Collier. 4th and 1. They'll run it with Garrett. Garrett turns the edge, and Garrett drags defenders into the end zone for the 4-yard touchdown run for Drake Garrett. His 3rd score of the first half. This one coming with 7 seconds to play in the first half and puts Fentress County in front 25-7 with the conversion attempt coming. So the Bulldogs able to tack on a late score. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 carries. 208 yards, 3 touchdowns for Drake Garrett for the Bulldogs as Collier now with the conversion attempt for Fentress County. Collier wanting to throw for it. Now he'll tuck and run. Gets a block from Garrett. Cuts it back in the middle of the field, and he's going to be wrapped up there by Zane Gray for the Outlaws, and the conversion attempt will fail. So with 6.7 to play in the first half, it is now Fentress County 25, Overton County 7, as the Bulldogs to kick off. Here late in the half, we told you about those 2 games coming up on Monday and Tuesday. We've also got games for you next Thursday and Friday. On Thursday, big volleyball matchup. First place on the line for the Lady Wildcats high school volleyball team coming up on Thursday as they'll be at home for Stone Memorial for senior night. For the Lady Wildcats, 5 seniors on the roster for Coach Christy Jenkins. A win there will put Livingston in first place in volleyball in the district race with 1 game remaining against Watertown after Stone Memorial. Will be the last home game for the Lady Wildcats. Then next Friday, Livingston at home for York Institute in a big non-district matchup, as the kick here going to be a deep one by Fentress County as Sales going to try to chase it down. He'll pick it up finally inside the 5-yard line. Sales now trying to make something out of a busted play and can't get away with the clock running. It'll run out. Friday night, Livingston Academy hosting York in high school football here on Overton Events. That begins at 7. That's going to be the presentation of the 2023 Hall of Fame class on Friday night. Join us for that prior to the game here on Overton Events. That's going to get us to halftime. At halftime, it is Fentress County 25, Overton County 7. We'll have the second half coming up in just a little bit.
Hello, friends. Are you in the market for a new mattress or bedroom suite? Puckett's Furniture is your Tempur-Pedic and Sealy Posturepedic mattress dealer. Take advantage of Puckett's low price guarantee, plus up to 80% off of our Jameson solid latex mattress sets, putting thousands of dollars in your pocket. Queen mattress. Hello, friends. Josh Ford with Puckett's Furniture since 1954. As you know, Puckett's has been in continuous operation for over 68 years, selling high-end quality brands to thousands of families throughout Middle Tennessee. Did you know we have a low price guarantee? If within 30 days of your purchase,
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The best award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Hello, friends. I'm L.G. Puckett with Puckett's Pond. I'm a professional numismatist and a 60-year member of A&A. I'm a strong buyer and collector of coins, gold, silver, and precious metals. If you want to buy, sell, trade, or pawn, then come on in and visit my money museum. It's in the back of Puckett's Furniture. I've got
hello, friends. Josh Ford with Puckett's Furniture since 1954. As you know, Puckett's has been in continuous operation for over 68 years, selling high-end quality brands to thousands of families throughout Middle Tennessee. Did you know we have a low price guarantee?
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Contact local agent Phil Marshall for your personal price plan today.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The best award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Hello, friends. Josh Ford with Puckett's Furniture since 1954. As you know, Puckett's has been in continuous operation for over 68 years, selling high-end quality brands to thousands of families throughout Middle Tennessee. Did you know we have a low price guarantee? If within 30 days of your purchase,
Hello, friends. I'm LG Puckett with Puckett's Pond. I'm a professional numismatist and a 60-year member of A&A. I'm a strong buyer and collector of coins, gold, silver, and precious metals. If you want to buy, sell, trade, or pawn, then come on in and visit my money museum. It's in the back of Puckett's Furniture. I've got
Hello, friends. Josh Ford with Puckett's Furniture since 1954. As you know, Puckett's has been in continuous operation for over 68 years, selling high-end quality brands to thousands of families throughout Middle Tennessee. Did you know we have a low price guarantee? If within 30 days of your purchase, Hello, friends. Are you in the market for a new mattress or bedroom suit? Puckett's Furniture is your Tempur-Pedic and Sealy Posturepedic mattress dealer. Take advantage of Puckett's low price guarantee, plus up to 80% off of our Jameson solid latex mattress sets, putting thousands of dollars in your pocket. Queen mattress.
Hello, friends. I'm LG Puckett with Puckett's Pond. I'm a professional numismatist and a 60-year member of A&A. I'm a strong buyer and collector of coins, gold, silver, and precious metals. If you want to buy, sell, trade, or pawn, then come on in and visit my money museum. It's in the back of Puckett's Furniture. I've got
Hello, friends. Josh Ford with Puckett's Furniture since 1954. As you know, Puckett's has been in continuous operation for over 68 years, selling high-end quality brands to thousands of families throughout Middle Tennessee. Did you know we have a low price guarantee? If within 30 days of your purchase,
Ready to start the second half with Fentress County leading Overton County by a score of 25-7 at halftime. Overton County will kick off to start the second half. Well, I guess I've been mistaken. Overton County will get the football to start the second half, so the Outlaws will have possession. It'll be Fentress County to kick. Jack Prouty the kickoff for the Bulldogs. Every kick so far has been an attempted onside kick by Fentress County. Let's see how they play it here. As they line it up there at the 40 to kick. Prouty's got it lined up to go toward his sideline over on the far side. That's a good thing that I was mistaken about. Onside kick. It'll take a high hop. That's a live football, and it is going to be recovered by Fentress County. Fentress County will fall on it, as there to recover it is Patrick Linder for the Bulldogs, as they will get the recovery on the onside kick, as that's the way it's supposed to look on an onside kick. Take that big hop at about 7-8 yards, kick up in the air, and hope it bounces off somebody, and that's exactly what happened in Fentress County's Patrick Linder able to fall on it, and the Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10. So they will get the football to start the second half, will Fentress County, after recovering the onside kick. That's a huge blow to the chances for Overton County. Kaline Collier, the quarterback. They go back to that power I formation. Going to hand it to Garrett. Low handoff on his hip. Garrett able to get a hold of it. As penalty markers thrown on the play, Garrett going to be brought down by Overton County's Tucker Hargis, but there are flags back in the backfield. It'll be a hold against Fentress County, so that'll back them up, as they'll step it off from the spot of the foul. Move it all the way back to the 42-yard line. It'll be a 1st down and 20 for the Bulldogs. They moved it to the previous spot, so 1st and 20 for Fentress County from back at the 42-yard line. Holding penalty, putting them behind the chains. Collier tightening up the lineman there on the right side. He'll take the snap. He'll hand off to Garrett. Garrett off the left side. Bouncing away from tacklers, still on his feet. Finally chased down by Mansell. He's going to be short of the 1st down. It'll be a gain of about 16 for Drake Garrett, as he's having a huge day rushing the football. Now 224 yards on the day for Garrett, 3 touchdowns. Sets up a 2nd and 4 now for Fentress County. They have it 2nd and 4 from the Overton County 42-yard line. That power formation with the extra fullback to the left of the quarterback. The handoff will go to that fullback, and carrying is Matthews, and he's going to be wrapped up by Colton Weitzel after a gain of 2 on the play. He'll be a couple of yards short of the 1st down. We'll set up a 3rd and 2 now for Fentress County. So 3rd and 2 for the Bulldogs, as we played almost 2 minutes here in the second half. Fentress County trying to keep this drive going on 3rd and 2. Probably 4 down territory here for the Bulldogs. They go back to the double wing formation with Beatty, the running back. Collier, long count, trying to draw Overton County offsides. They did move, but didn't get in the neutral zone. They'll bring Garrett in motion. They'll hand it to Beatty. Beatty has the 1st down as he breaks a tackle and takes it down inside the 35-yard line, down to the 32. 6-yard gain, where he's brought down by Colin Westmoreland, as Hunter Beatty will pick up the 1st down for Fentress County. And Fentress County has a player shaken up on the play. That is Hunter Beatty, that's slow to get up. They'll come out and check on him. Fentress County is coached by Gabe Beatty, assisted by Dustin Garrett, Travis Qualls, and Michael Beatty. Overton County is coached by Michael Hayes. He's assisted by Joe Smith, Andy Gray, Josh Cravens, Josh Mansell, Jerry Cravens, and Roy Sales. Hunter Beatty walking off the field unassisted, now trotting off the field. That may be Coach Beatty's son there as he walks off the field. Not sure about that. See who they put in at the tailback spot now for Fentress County. It'll be number 32 coming into play, tailback. That is, we don't have one on the roster. The handoff will go to that tailback. We'll check and see who that is, as that's number 2, not 32. That's Matthews on the carry. Tackle made by Overton County's Zane Gray. Matthews, no gain on the play for the Bulldogs. We'll set up a 2nd and 10 now for Fentress County, but that clock keeps running. We're under 5 minutes to play in the third. The other running back is 52. That is Levi Walker, the running back for Fentress County. Collier takes the snap. He'll hand to Garrett on a little inside handoff. Garrett bounces to the right, now cuts back to the left, and he'll pick up a first down. Logan Sales going to wrap him up at the 20-yard line, maybe the 19, a gain of 14 for Drake Garrett. And another first down for Fentress County as they move the football down to the 19-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10. Their second first down on this drive. Halfway through the third quarter. Fentress County 25, Overton County 7. You're watching State Farm Insurance, Overton County Outlaws football here on Overton Events, brought to you by State Farm Insurance. Phil Marshall. Collier taking his time. His team with the 18-point lead and the football. Collier hands to Matthews on the inside handoff, and he's going to be wrapped up quickly by Colden Watzel, but Matthews will get the football downfield about 4 yards before that tackle by Watzel, and it'll set up a 2nd and 6 now for the Bulldogs offense. They kicked off to start the second half. They recovered the onside kick and have kept it since then, and they've kept it for over 4 minutes, approaching the 5-minute mark on this drive for Fentress County. 2nd and call it 7. At the 16-yard line where they'll say he's down. He's more like the 15, so it's 2nd and 6. Center for Fentress County is Bentley Crabtree. They'll hand it to, no, they fake it to Garrett. Give it back to Hunter Beatty, who's back in. Colden Watzel going to wrap him up, but not before Beatty takes it down to the 8-yard line. Pickup of 9 on the play for Beatty. And a first down, a 1st and goal for Fentress County. They'll say down to the 7-yard line where he's wrapped up. So it's 1st and goal Bulldogs as we have 2.5 to play in the third quarter. Been a good drive here to start this half for Fentress County. A little confusion in the huddle now by the Bulldogs. But a big offensive line does Fentress County. Those tackles are huge for the Bulldogs. Collier brings Garrett in motion. They'll hand it to him with Beatty leading him. Garrett trying to get to the edge. Mansell trying to chase him down, and Lucas will run him down at the 5-yard line, maybe the 4. On the tackle there for Overton County, Lucas Mansell wrapping up Drake Garrett. 3-yard gain for Garrett. We'll set up a 2nd and goal now from the 4-yard line. Bulldogs, 2nd and goal. Might be closer to the 3 for Fentress County. Lucas Mansell, a touchdown-saving tackle there. They'll bring Garrett in motion. They'll hand it inside to Beatty on that little misdirection, and Beatty will take it in from 3 yards out for his 2nd touchdown of the day. This one coming with 1:16 to play in the third quarter, and that may have put it away for Fentress County. As Beatty scores the touchdown, he's up to 22 yards rushing on the day. That tailback in that double wing offense, fullback, whatever you want to call it, doesn't get a whole lot of carries, just kind of a keep the defense honest type back, but he has produced a couple of touchdowns from that spot today, and now they'll go for the conversion here with Collier under center. He wants to throw for it. Collier, a little touch pass to Matthews, makes a man miss, and he can't get in. Tackle made by Colden Watzel at the 1 to stop the conversion. So with 1:16 to play in the third quarter, it's Fentress County 31, Overton County 7. We'll be back to Livingston right after this.
Hello, friends. Are you in the market for a new mattress or bedroom suite? Puckett's Furniture is your Tempur-Pedic and Sealy Posturepedic mattress dealer. Take advantage of Puckett's low price guarantee, plus up to 80% off of our Jameson solid latex mattress sets, putting thousands of dollars in your pocket. Queen mattress.
Fentress County takes that drive, and they keep the football for 6 minutes and 44 seconds. Punch in a touchdown and go ahead 31-7 over Overton County, and that may be the punctuation drive for Fentress County. Kick will take a Overton County bounce, picked up by Sales. Makes a tackler miss at the 35. Logan down the sideline on the near side will step out of bounds at the 47-yard line, where Overton County will have it 1st and 10 to start this drive. Their first drive of the second half. Been a while since they've had the football. They'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 47. They'll line it up at the hash mark on the left side here for this Overton County offense. Looks like they'll be the number 2 seed in the playoffs beginning next Saturday. They'll be playing either Monterey or Cumberland County in the opening round. Sales hands off to Mansell, and he's hitting the backfield. Good defensive play there by Landon Henry for Fentress County. He'll tackle Mansell for a 3-yard loss. That'll be a 2nd and 13 now for Overton County. Say a 2-yard loss. Back to the 45-yard line, so 2nd and 12 for the Outlaws. We're under a minute to play in the third quarter. 2nd and 12 from the 45. Watzel split out wide to the left. Bunch formation on this left side for Overton County. Sales has pressure, rolls away from it. Sales throwing deep for Watzel, overthrown and incomplete. Tried to hit Watzel on that pattern. Colden had gotten behind the defender, but the pass sailed on Sales and went beyond the reach of Colden Watzel and falls incomplete. We'll set up a 3rd and 12 now for Overton County. 3rd and 12 for the Outlaws from their own 45-yard line. Logan Sales gets the play call from this near side. Watzel going wide to the right. That bunch formation to the right for Overton County. Pitch to Mansell. Mansell has some room on the right side, and he's hit hard over there as that defensive back, Drake Garrett, coming up to make a big-time pop on Lucas Mansell. And Lucas, a little wobbly getting up. It'll be a gain of 10 on the play for Mansell, and that will end the third quarter. When we come back, Overton County will face a 4th down. It'll be 4th and 4 for the Outlaws when we begin the fourth quarter. At the end of 3, it's Fentress County 31, Overton County 7.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The Best Award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
4th down and 4 facing the Outlaws offense. They're at the Fentress County 47-yard line. Trying to keep this drive going in a 31-7 Fentress County lead. There's nobody covering Colton Weitzel right now. They've lost him over on this near side. Sales will take the snap. He'll throw to Weitzel. Weitzel will, no, he can't hold it. Oh, he was wide open, was Colton Weitzel. They saw it, did Overton County, but Colton couldn't hold on, and Fentress County will take over on downs. 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line. Oh, he had gotten wide open. Fentress County just didn't notice him coming out of the timeout between quarters. And he was wide open there. His team consoling him for not being able to hold on to that one, but Fentress County will take over now. 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line. That'll put it away there for Fentress County, as they're going to be the number 1 seed. They're going to end the regular season at 6-0 for the Bulldogs senior division team. Overton County is going to see their regular season record drop to 4-2. They will be the 2 seed in the playoffs coming up next week. Fentress County to the line of scrimmage. Kaline Collier, the quarterback, went the entire way for Fentress County. You running back in there as they'll hand off to Beatty. Still at the tailback spot. Colton Weitzel there to wrap him up, but not before a 12-yard gain for Hunter Beatty on the carry. Another 1st down for Fentress County. Their 4th of the half, their 8th of the game. They take the football down to the Overton County 41-yard line. It'll be a 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Just underway with the 4th quarter here in Livingston. Fentress County going to win 2 out of 3 against Overton County on this Sunday afternoon. Handoff will go to Matthews on the end around. Matthews going to be wrapped up by Mansell over on the far side, but not before Slater Matthews gets a 4-yard gain out of that carry on the end around. Now the double wing set. Lucas Mansell there to wrap him up and bring him down. Set up a 2nd and 6 now for Fentress County. 2nd and 6 for the Bulldogs. Down at the Overton County 37-yard line. Matthews in motion. They'll hand it to Beatty up the middle. Breaks a tackle, but can't get away from Braxton Ray. Gain of 5 on the play for Hunter Beatty. He'll be about a yard shy of the 1st down. We'll set up a 2nd and 1 now for Fentress County. Overton County going to get Zane Gray back in the lineup. He'll replace Braxton Ray for the Outlaws. Fentress County facing the 3rd down and long 1, closer to 2 from the 32-yard line. 2 downs to pick up this 1st down, though, for the Bulldogs offense. And Overton County jumped. And they'll get the free 1st down by way of the penalty against Overton County. So 5 yards here. We'll move it down to the 27-yard line as Ryder Story will check back in for Overton County. 1st and 10 Bulldogs from the 27. Trying to run out the clock here in this 4th quarter is Fentress County. Collier will take the snap. He'll hand off to Matthews on the inside handoff, and he's going to be wrapped up quickly by Cade Reagan. Matthews able to pick up 3, though, on 1st down. They've been able to run the football pretty effectively tonight, has Fentress County. 2nd and 7 now for the Bulldog offense as we approach 5 minutes to play in the 4th quarter, and Overton County's got a player down on the field as Zane Gray down out there for the Outlaws. Now getting up, maybe a cramp there that Gray is dealing with. They'll help him off the field here. Clock continuing to run with 4:50 to play in the fourth quarter. Second down and call it 7 for Fentress County. Garrett in motion. Handoff inside to Beatty. Beatty has a first down, taking it inside the 15. Spins inside the 10 and all the way down to the 7-yard line is going to go Hunter Beatty on a good run there, picking up 20 on the run. And a first and goal for Fentress County. Cash Klaus in on the tackle there for the Outlaws, but first and goal, Fentress County from down at the 7. Halfway through this fourth quarter, as Fentress County has done a great job in the second half with ball control, just chewing up that game clock and getting points out of those drives as well. Handoff inside to a different tailback, and he'll go in to score. Will number 52, Levi Walker, on the touchdown run of 7 yards for Walker to score his first touchdown of the day. So Levi Walker from 7 yards out will take it in for the Bulldogs and score it with 3:40 to play in the fourth quarter. Continuous clock going now as they run it down near 3 minutes as Fentress County to line up for the conversion here. Collier takes the snap. He'll just run it on a quarterback sneak and powers his way in right behind his center and left guard. That's big number 78 leading him there, Nicholas Davenport. Able to drive his quarterback into the end zone, and the conversion attempt is good for 1 point with 2:55 to play in the fourth quarter. It's Fentress County 38, Overton County 7. Back for the kick right after this.
Hello, friends. Josh Ford with Puckett's Furniture since 1954. As you know, Puckett's has been in continuous operation for over 68 years, selling high-end quality brands to thousands of families throughout Middle Tennessee. Did you know we have a low price guarantee? If within 30 days of your purchase,
Jack Prouty to kick off for Fentress County as the Bulldogs tack on an insurance touchdown here late in the game. Prouty to Sales at the 30-yard line to the 35, cuts it inside, going to be wrapped up right there by the kicker Prouty, who's there to make a good open field tackle on Logan Sales. And the Outlaws will have it first and 10. See where they spot him down. I think they'll put him up around the 40-yard line before they run a play, though. A timeout going to be called by Overton County. We'll take a moment to thank our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. Smith's Septic Service, Livingston Dance Studio, Highway 111 Deli, Farm Bureau Insurance, Farley & Sons Construction and Excavation, People's Bank and Trust Company, Milton Rains and Family, Livingston Rental Center, Puckett's Family Dentistry, 1806 Barbecue, compliments of a Wildcat fan, State Farm Insurance, Phil Marshall, The Muscle Factory, Exit Rocky Top Realty, Puckett's Furniture, Highway Tire, Jerry's IGA, Gary Maxwell Insurance, First Church of Livingston, Livingston Regional Hospital, Bullseye Security, Livingston Dairy Queen, Livingston Family Healthcare, Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands, Overton County News, Farmers Insurance, Rick Savage, R&M Family Pharmacy, Maynard Auto Sales, Wascon Incorporated, Lucky Red Stables, Willow Grove Marina, E.B. Gray Jewelry and Gifts, and Walnut Grove Church of Christ, our sponsors here on Overton Events. If you're watching us on YouTube and you haven't subscribed to our channel, we ask you to subscribe to our YouTube page. It won't cost you anything ever to subscribe to our YouTube page. If you're watching on Facebook, give us a follow, give us a like on our Facebook page. We'd appreciate if you would help us grow our channel as Overton County on the field after the timeout with Logan Sales ready to take the snap for the Outlaws. From the shotgun, Sales under pressure, stepping up in the pocket. He's throwing deep down the near sideline to Mansell, who can't hold on. Off the hands of Lucas Mansell, as it was a little behind him to the sideline side. Lucas trying to turn around and adjust to it. Couldn't pull it in, and the incomplete pass is going to set up a 2nd and 10 now for Overton County. They've had a couple of deep chances there on this near sideline that have been open. Just haven't been able to make that connection, and the clock continues to run even on the incomplete pass as we move under 2 minutes to play in the 4th quarter. Outlaws break the huddle on 2nd and 10. Sales 5 wide here for Overton County. Trips to the left. 2 receivers to the right. Blitz coming. Sales rolls away from it. Sales bounces outside. Sales across the 40 and steps out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. A gain of about 4 on the play for Logan Sales. We'll set up a 2nd and 6. Make it 2nd and 7 for Overton County. Call it a gain of 3 for Sales. So it'll be a 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7 for the Outlaws. As the shadows begin to get longer here at Tom Davis Memorial Stadium. Outlaws break the huddle. Trips to the left side again. 2 receivers to the far side of the field. Confusion here as they're going to send a receiver back the other way. As hustling over there is going to be Cash Klaus. Got to hurry now before the play clock runs out. Sales takes the snap. He's under pressure. Sales rolling out. He's going to run for the 1st down. Sales knows where he needs to get and steps out of bounds at midfield. Might have gotten into Fentress County territory. He will. A 10-yard run for Logan Sales and a 1st down for Overton County to move the chains, but the clock down to 27 seconds. So probably the final play of the day here on this snap, if they even snap it, as Sales comes to the sideline. Clock continues to run with 20 seconds here in the 2nd half. I don't think they're going to run another play, as they're just going to let it run out here, and Fentress County is going to come here to Overton County and get the win in this senior division matchup by a final score of 38-7 to finish the regular season unbeaten at 6-0. With the loss, the senior division Outlaws will see their season close at 4-2. Thank you to our sponsors for making today's broadcast possible. For Rebecca Hooks, this is Craig Cantrell saying good